Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you guys are new, make sure you guys are supporting us on YouTube, Twitch, this, that, and the third. Spike that like button if you guys have not already. Also, be sure to share the content with your friends, your family, your cousin Pookie, twice removed, that just got out of jail. Everybody needs to see this show tonight, all right? Let's see here. I'm your host, Rumboyz Robbie of the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Greatly appreciate all of you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into our panel, our pirate crew. This is Rumboyz After Dark. Introducing first up of the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Ladies and gentlemen, you can also catch him with the lateral as well. He is also part of the strike zone with the Fantasy Sven. Ladies and gentlemen, Herbs NFL.
It's your boy Herms putting it all in Herms terms. What's the word, bird? Let's fucking go. Ayo! Oh! Yes!
Bro, this is my first time realizing how tatted you were. I didn't realize until you just did that move, and I was like, where the fuck did all that come from? Yeah.
Yeah, I got like a whole ass sleeve and shit. So, yeah,
That's
fun fact.
Yeah, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into our special guest, Mr. Bogart Scott Free and Miles. Fantasy Football Peacock will be joining us very shortly and very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, first up, representing the Sleeper Wire, also a very key component of your Fantasy Football Expo weekend, August 15th. Make sure you guys check in, check out, do what you're doing for the Fantasy Football Expo weekend. Draft Night Out, representing Draft Night Out. Who's
What's going on? What's going on?
What up?
What's up? What's going on, Arms? What's going on?
Bro, what's good? Yo, we got New York in the building, man.
Cheers. Long time waiting. You know, we here.
Amen.
Long time in the making.
Long time in the making. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is a Philadelphia Eagles fan. He is also in the Thick as Thieves chat. Y'all don't even know all about that, but this is one of my brothers that's in that chat, a brother from another mother, you dig? He is also the sauce with the boss. You guys can check him out 11 to midnight. I think I got that time right. With Nim Blue numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, Bo Knows.
What's good? Yeah.
I said Eagles fan, and I meant for that to be Dan, and like I fucked that up. By the way,
yeah, I wouldn't mention if somebody was an Eagles fan anyway. I mean, it's like it's
too early in the show for that type of hatred. But by the way, what is your football team? Since like I just fucked that up.
Dallas Cowboys.
Conflict in the building. Oh my lord. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it, folks. Oh, by the way, made tacos tonight. Used taco season. That was absolutely fantastic. Check out the Hot Box products, y'all.
It's Hot Box. It's always taco season.
Oh, I like that.
And just get the Smoke Shack barbecue rub, put it on a spoon, shovel it down.
It's good stuff, bro.
Shit, the whole seasoning. All right, we'll talk about that later. I'm gonna do a hot box challenge now. I found like a whole ass YouTube video. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is a Philadelphia Eagles fan. He is also part of a pod with Upside. Shout out to the whole pod with Upside crew. He is also a Dan C ranker for the Fantasy Pros. Oh my gosh, he is a writer with Roto Underworld. Shouts to all Roto Underworld that just got started. Ladies and gentlemen, Eagle Dan.
What's up, everyone? What's up?
Yo,
my guy, I'm so excited. Hello.
What up, Herms? What up, Robbie? How are you, Bo? How are you? How are you doing?
I'm a lot. I was doing great up until I realized that holy fuck, like part of the NFC East is here, and I'm actually really happy that Steffi did not like get my DM in time for this show because that would have been like a massacre across this panel.
Hey, we got the Giants here, so
shit.
Yeah.
I'm representing.
Well, there it is.
I'm
Did you
representing
step
I'm
on Jay? Is that what
representing
happened? Did you step on him accidentally?
It's hard to notice.
That's fucked up. That's fucked
Check
up.
under your shoe for Jay because he reps the Giants too.
Hey, Jay will be on my shoulders in the damn fantasy football.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
Yeah, dude. Oh man.
Ladies and gentlemen, our final special guest for the night. This man is young, up and coming on in the sports industry, on the sports circuit. We're actually going to be getting to know him throughout his takes, throughout this journey of all of us getting drunk together. Yeah, because that's just the way that it happens. Every week, I am trying to highlight a new SportsMe personality, a new personality that you guys maybe have not gotten to see. And this week, we are highlighting from the SportsMe app. This man has a podcast of his own. He goes by ROT, Right On Target Sports, but I call him, his name is Kid Rock!
What's good, Rumboy Nation? I'm a little too young to drink, so I got my Pepsi Mango right here. But
All good.
Oh, with the ball, the bang, the bang,
this shit good as hell, honestly. Not sponsored by Pepsi, by the way.
Not sponsored by
Pepsi Mango, huh?
Yeah, Pepsi Mango. I never even knew they did that. That's how you know that I'm over the age of 21.
I saw the commercial for the first time literally like 4 days ago. Like, you're good.
It's that new flavor, bro. Get on the hype train.
Exactly.
It's not like the Bud Light pizza.
Hype finesse like Pepsi Mango. Where they make that at? Yeah,
I got it at Walmart. Like, you can get it anywhere.
Shit.
Well, there you have it, folks.
There you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into our ceremonious toast, our ceremonious cheers, we do have to make sure that we keep the lights on in this motherfucker here, okay? We got to make sure we pay for all this shit, the StreamYard, the setup, all these boxes and everything. So without further ado, Herms, you want to talk to them about SportsMe app?
Oh, man, SportsMe is a really super fun app. I'll tell you what. I was asked to come on and share my takes, and it's really fun. It's super interactive. You know, you post a little video, you talk for like 30 seconds or so, then it's just like, hey, what do you think? Boom, someone else answers, and then it's like, boom, another person answers. You give points. You try and fight to get the win. You get the little trophy icon in your profile, so that way people can know, okay, this person has the good stuff. If you really just want to interact and make like little vines, but kind of like, like interactive conversationally, but like all about sports and stuff, you can find me. You can find, Rumboyz Robbie. You can find little homie down in the corner using the SportsMe app. Download that shit. It's really tight. I swear to God. It is like personal endorsement. Like, oh my gosh, it's so fun. Join us, please. Talk about sports. Anything. Tell your mom, tell your dog. Oh, anybody, even your neighbor that you don't really like that much. Next time they're mowing the lawn, just like you, be like, hey, SportsMe. And then, just, do it.
Yeah. Hey, what happened to the war zone? They lost.
I
That's what happened.
Boy Herms to just like do anything, just like announce anything, just like.
Hey, yo,
sound like the Hornets announcers.
Herms is the man.
He gonna sell water too well.
That's that.
Hey,
DMV.
if anybody wants to pay me to talk, I'm open to it. So I'm not opposed.
Exactly. Hey, really quick, I want to talk to you guys really fast about Monkey Knife Fight. MonkeyKnifeFight.com. Also, you can download the Monkey Knife Fight app. Okay, so get that money on the go with the Monkey Knife Fight app, available on iOS and Android. Promo code Rumboyz whenever you sign up. We are going to match your very first deposit all the way up to $50. Holla, holla, holla. So make your very first deposit of $50. We'll match you on that same $50. If you want to deposit a little bit less, that's fine. Play at your own tempo. We have everything from MLB, NFL. When that comes back around, it's coming back around. Show be coming around those football. Yeah, whatever. College basketball, Final Four going down. So many more. So make sure that you guys get up with us, or honestly, get lost. Other than that, I do have one final announcement. Also about the SportsMe app. The SportsMe app, Rivals.com, and the V Foundation are teaming up this weekend together in a battle to fight cancer. Okay, I will be having details drop throughout the show. I want to shout out Sage Steele from ESPN for the opportunity. I want to shout out to Vinny DeNegro, Final Four legend, and many, many others. Thank you guys so much for allowing the Rumboyz to be a part of this initiative to help kick cancer's ass. We're going to have details for you guys throughout the show on how you're able to donate.
Awesome.
And together we can stand together and say, fuck cancer and do something about it. So thank you.
This rules. Oh,
That's so cool.
I'm so excited.
That's awesome, actually. That's really cool.
That is so cool.
Thank you. Thank you. Big up to the V Foundation. It just kind of like landed there. So yeah. But yeah, fellas, let's go ahead and get into what we are here to do. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. And all the Rumboyz and girls. What it do.
Hell yeah.
Billy.
Dilly.
Oh God. Ladies and gentlemen, before we can even get into a topic, Mr. Bog. Oh shit, that's a fresh ass shirt. I'm not even gonna front. That's a fresh ass shirt.
I've been demoted. Oh.
Oh, you feel me? Hey, no, go ahead, put Herms back in the joint, B.
And Herms right there. There you go.
Because he was like, yeah, I'm on my Miami/Easter joint. You feel me?
Okay, I feel you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bogart Scott Free is here. Owner and operator of the GMM Network, and also part of the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, and host of My Version is Better here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network Tuesdays. Let's go ahead and get into the show. Fellas, y'all ready to do this?
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Very first topic, with the NFL adding an additional game onto the season, how do you feel fantasy managers should react, or how are you yourself reacting as a commissioner or as a manager? And how are you adjusting your leagues in any way so possible? There was a graphic that was posted on Twitter that had a couple of columns and some different ideas. I want to hear from you guys. Herms, you started off.
Oh, geez. Well, if you're a commissioner, first of all, listen to what your league wants to do first and foremost, because a league is a group of people all working together collectively. So it's just like, don't unilaterally make any decision, whether it's about the schedule or scoring or anything like that. But first and foremost, seriously, just like ask your league mates what they want to do. Now, what I would do, if you were asking me, well, it's kind of complicated because until we hear a little bit more from like what the different apps and like the websites that host all these leagues, plan on doing, there's not really a whole lot we could do. But if you really want to go the 2-week championship route for 16 and 17, assuming there's not like any sort of like massive overhaul in like the system software, I think that might be a pretty reasonable thing to do because like, I don't know, like with the 17 game schedule and all that, like the 2-week playoff in that situation, I really think, because I don't know, it's always like if you were already playing into week 17, like what the fuck were you doing in the first place? Like, good Lord. But now I think it actually makes sense for you to maybe try at least consider doing that. But I don't know, that's a whole other thing. But what I would do, just personally, as somebody who plays and the teams that I manage, dude, running back workloads are going to be even weirder than they normally are. Because think about it. Teams like to have these committee approaches. Like the whole workhorse thing has been dying out slowly and slowly. Now, an extra game, an extra opportunity for them to like tear their ACLs and get really hurt and get hit in the head, and the helmets do enough, but they don't do everything. You can always get a concussion at any time. It's terrifying. Oh, that's why my parents never let me play football. I didn't really do a lot of contact sports. Shout out my 8th grade lacrosse coach, though. That shit was pretty tight. Anyway,
weird.
So,
they were like,
which is one of the most violent sports, even. You know what I mean?
Yeah, way more concussions than lacrosse.
Yeah, but hey, either way, point is like running back committees, I feel like are just going to be that much more of a thing, So like, just be careful of that. Keep in mind, like workloads. Because like, if there's an extra game off in the middle of the year where it's just like they won't like if there isn't a second bye week, teams will make a second bye week. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying.
It's a good point. Know what I mean?
Yeah, totally agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bogart.
Okay, listen. I agree with you. Do the right thing. Ask your league mates first. or do like Bogart and just make the change because we know what's best for them. You know what I'm saying? And we're going 14. Listen, hold on. We're going 14-week regular fantasy season as opposed to the old 13. Out with the old, in with the new. 14 weeks, and the playoff structure is exactly the same. And now those crazies that used to play week 17, they play in the week 18 joints, and we laughing at them because of that now. You know what I mean? Week 15, 16, and 17 is the playoffs. Boom. And I totally hear you with the extra game. It means people can get hurt more, but like I guarantee when you really think about it, any player that steps on the field has a 100% probability of getting hurt as well as the next man. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's the injury-prone guys. I would worry about them a little more, but also I ain't playing scared, bro.
I ain't playing scared. I feel that. Yo,
Never play scared.
When people hear what I'm brainstorming for what the Rumboyz leagues this year, we are going to do multiple. Years before, when we were much smaller, we only had 2 or 3 leagues that we did. This year, you guys will have a lot of chances to do a lot of different things here with the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. So when you guys start hearing, Bo's like, "Yeah, call me, I got you." When you guys start hearing, that we're removing an aspect of the fantasy from fantasy football, and we gonna be playing fucking football with fantasy involved, y'all gonna shit yourselves. Bo, go ahead.
I feel like I was in a paradox right there. He said,
"I know, right?
Football and fantasy." Bro, I'm confused. That was a paradox. That was awesome.
Within football, within football, within football, within the football. That's a lot of things. That's a lot of dimensions. You guys ever did that movie Inception?
At the end of the day, most of it is make believe still.
Many layers.
Go ahead, Bo. Let them know.
So I've been playing fantasy football online since they had websites for that. I've had my ESPN.go.com account since before they even needed an email address. I was on there in high school, 2004, and reading Matthew Berry's articles every week and logging in with my like high school screen name that I still have there on ESPN. And they for the last football and ESPN kind of got made fun of because they kind of fell behind. They were the first guys to have the big, like them and CBS had the big online fantasy football revolution. And then Yahoo caught on. Then you had Sleeper and MyFootball, all these other sites that started and made online fantasy football so much smoother and better. ESPN got cast aside. But one thing ESPN did really, really well was the 2-week playoff rounds, because you get to the end of the season, and the problem with the 2-week playoff rounds is you're playing your championship in week 16 and 17, which is stupid.
Yeah.
And nowadays, just guess what happened? ESPN just backed right into a perfect opportunity to make it right by not changing a damn thing and keeping the championship 16 and 17 and leaving 18 alone.
14-week season. I see what you did there.
But if you have 2-week playoff rounds, one thing that's very hard to do is to get an upset of a better team getting blasted out of the playoffs by a guy that shouldn't be there.
Bro, there's an ESPN app developer somewhere checking out this show, or that's going to check out this show when everyone reshares this content. It's going to be like, everything he just said, oh, God.
So I commission a league, but it's on Yahoo, and I'm going to make it that way. I'm going to make the semifinals and the finals 2-week playoff rounds and not change a damn thing, because I didn't do that before because it put my championship into week 17, and it didn't make sense. But now it does. Now it's really good.
So you're one of those guys. I've never met one of those guys. Crazy. I've met several people that play in those leagues because they're foolish and not check the settings. You know what I mean? So they end up like, oh shit, I'm in a 2-week Super Bowl, and I'm like, bro, word? Like, but yeah, that's tight. I like it. Bro, it's almost like you guys had it right the whole time. Then I guess.
I like that you that like many of us, but I mean like myself, like you played on like the multiple different apps. Like every year we get into the debate. This year we'll get into it again. What the best app is? I would love to have you on for that, because platform makes a difference in experience. I don't.
Yeah.
Sleeper.
I don't mind Sleeper. Give me Yahoo. Love it.
I'm new to Sleeper and I'm new to MFL. I've been I've been primarily Yahoo and ESPN, and they have they're very unique dynamics to them because ESPN for the longest time was only standard scoring, only a single quarterback, and then Yahoo kind of jumped ahead of them with allowing the half PPR setup, and then multiple flex positions, and then super flex, and then even IDP, which Sleeper does better than anybody is IDP. And so Sleeper and MFL got the big advantage on IDP and Dynasty leagues, and then you have the other ones that are more season long based.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, Yahoo they got 0 dynasty on that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like
it's not very good when you do it.
They got a keeper league at best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Dan,
money.
How are you adjusting as a commish or as a manager? I mean, if you don't commish, how are you adjusting, whatever the case may be?
Well, I actually do commission. I commission my home league, and it's actually really, pretty simple. Everyone is making a big deal about this 18th game, but if you're playing fantasy football for any amount of time, you realize that week 17 doesn't matter for anybody because no one's going to start Chase Daniel and whoever the backup running back for the Bills is, in the championship game because that's just stupid. So really, it's just whatever you have. Either it's a 1 week playoff or a 2 week playoff. You just move the week up. Week 17 is the last game of the championship season.
Week 17 last year, when they sat all the Chiefs starters, Darwin Thompson went hamburger. You know what I mean? Like, those are things you got to look out for, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you get into those situations, because that was the Chiefs. They had the bye week. And I guess that's kind of cool, though, right? Because only 2 teams have the bye these days. So, you know what I mean? Like, these teams have to play all the way down if you're trying to get the number 2 spot even. I'm pointing this out to say when you have players on a good team, so, that could take less stress off if they're not the number 1 seed in either conference. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And everyone's going to be on snap counts now with the extra game. And it's just so much of a headache. Just move the league up, or back 1 week and solve the problem for everybody.
Bo, what are you eating in your frame? And I know that it has your special salt, your special seasoning and sauce on it.
What if it doesn't? But
no, you can't own a company and not use your own shit. No, that would break.
No, I did, but I'm eating Wiener Schnitzel. So.
Wiener Schnitzel. Where are you at, bro? I'm in Cali. Where are you at?
NorCal, Sacramento area.
Okay, I'm actually going your way tomorrow. I'm in San Jose. I'm in the South Bay. And bro, when I say Wiener Schnitzel to people, they think it's just like that's not something you should say to another dude, bro. I'm like, no, Wiener Schnitzel is awesome,
it's good,
bro.
Wiener Schnitzel is the
shit. That's like my childhood, bro. That's dope.
Yeah, and
they're matched up with
They're matched up with Tasty Freeze. You can get a dipped cone with your chili dogs, man.
Remember Foster Freeze even?
Mm-hmm.
We got one coming. Baby. We got one coming. Y'all stop it. We got one coming here to my city. All right, stop fucking with me. Go ahead, Dan. Continue. Then we're gonna go over to go.
We out here being Wiener Schnitzel.
I'm so hungry right now.
You know what? Hold on, real quick. One more thing. I don't mean to be rude because I'm just really blasted already.
Bo knows how much I love food. Bo knows how much I love food, and he's like,
"Washington." We talk about all show
logo. The Washington football team logo.
I'll try not to be too seductive over here.
I would laugh, bro, all day. Hey, Bo, I'm laughing all day to myself all season because I'm like, the Washington football team logo looks like the Wiener Schnitzel logo. Like I just and no one could laugh with me though because no one knew what Wiener Schnitzel was. You know,
the Washington
Wiener Schnitzel, man. No one would laugh. You know what I mean?
I'm not your friends anymore. Go ahead. Go ahead, Dan.
He's offended.
But definitely, check to see, what your league wants to do, and then do whatever you want anyway. So,
okay, I'm with that.
you're the commission. They're not. Do what you want.
Who's how we operating? Draft night out style. What's the dealie, bro?
Well, I'm going to talk to the constituents. See what they feel. But I mean, if it's up to me, like if you're just talking about like regular leagues, I'm probably just gonna keep it old school. Probably keep it old school. Probably just keep it nice and simple. But this is what I will do. Right, week 17. Right, we'll have like the entry to the league, like say it's a cash league. We'll have additional funds for that week 17. Whoever's the highest score, they get whatever the league like top score.
Okay.
Additional points on. Something like that. I don't know.
I know you, bro. Like, if it ain't money on the table, you ain't fucking with it. You like,
you know, it's money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, gotta be here. If I
The
could control
banditos.
myself, then, then I would have that one just doing whatever the fuck. But, we gotta get to it. We gotta get that back.
Hey, the bag don't. Hey, we got it. Hey, he ain't lying. You know what I mean? Get to the bag.
Exactly. No matter what the league setting is, get to the bag. Hey,
Security.
That's all we do, bro.
Hey, the youngin in the room. We got, hey, Bogart. We got a little homie that's like little J Love, man. They the same age and shit.
Hey, you feel me?
Damn.
What up,
J-Love
Kid
baby
Rock?
return, bro.
Yo, I love ROT. By the way, what's good, bro? Talk to the folks.
Yeah, you
up,
be
man?
talking that shit.
For me,
the album, by the way.
oh yeah,
Bogart,
for
I
sure.
trust you. Over talk his ass.
Oh my god.
He's gonna yell.
But,
He's Kid Rock, right?
Yeah. I'm Kid Rock, aka that's it. That's all I know. I'm known by. But I've never gotten it before you. I had never been called Kid Rock before you. So that was kind of I know, right? I know.
Wearing
But
the Lions hat in the joint though, too.
I see it.
Now I'm never gonna get it out of my mind.
I see it, Robbie. I see it.
I see it now. Yeah, now.
Yeah, what up,
Ball
kid?
with the bottom. Hey, go ahead. Hey, how are you?
I know. My parents haven't even called me Kid Rock, and they loved him in the
Whiskey
during
up
this
the
time.
bottle.
But no, hey. Don't let the jokes get to you.
No, it's funny as
what's up?
shit. I love it. I love it.
What are you doing with your league, bro? What are you doing with your league?
All right. So for me, I've never owned a fantasy league by myself yet. I'm gonna do that this year. I'm gonna try to commission.
Oh,
my
you
own
put on
league
the
for first
big
time.
boy jeans.
Yeah, getting on the big boy jeans for the first
I'm not
time.
gonna
But
stand
for
up.
me, I'm gonna give
Man,
the
rock jeans.
put on the rock jeans, bro. But for me, I'm gonna give the drafters perspective, and I'm gonna go with basically just saying that I think targeting like backups could be really important this year because I feel like there's a higher risk for injury with that extra week. There's an entire extra game for players to get hurt and for something to go wrong, especially for star running backs. And so I think it's key to target good backups. Yes, I do. I'm not that dumb. I'm not that young. But
I mean, you
And
are.
if you start a league, are you gonna have the first round bye with a bye week for the top seed, or are you just gonna like?
I figured it out, bro. He's Kid Rock's estranged son. He's not Kid Rock.
Fuck.
I need to find my father.
The pieces
and I
are
need to go on
fitting
tour.
together. It
I would
makes
look in
sense.
Detroit.
Oh
Follow,
my
Why
God.
you're here,
It
bro?
all makes sense.
This
follow
is
I was
why
born
you're
and raised
here.
in
whiskey
Michigan,
bottles
dude.
and
Well, not raised, but I was born in Michigan.
Yeah, he was born in Michigan.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey, listen. This was all just a ruse. We have Kid Rock backstage, Robbie, Patchen and Patchen Mori.
Dad?
Patchen Mori. We got the DNA. We're gonna settle this thing now.
You need to do the test. You need to get the blood sample, all of that, just to try to make sure it's true. But
Does he
I
know
don't
if his
think there's
mom
no
is
question.
Sheryl Crow or not? Sheryl Crow.
All you want to do is have some fun. You know what I mean?
Okay. Hey. Well, we
See
start
what I
off.
did there? I'm old.
We start off.
Sheryl Crow.
We start off the
So
next
getting-
topic.
Getting back to football, though, how are we going to know how many handcuffs to get if Herms doesn't tell us which handcuffs to get?
Oh, put it in her.
Aren't you the handcuffs expert, Herms?
I am the handcuffs expert. I am actually very, very good at this. I mean, like, I don't know. I've been arrested before, so I mean, clearly, I'm, but yeah.
Who's the
yeah,
handcuff?
but, I don't know. Basically, Jamaica Hasty. That's the number one handcuff. That's all you need to know. Shout out to Michael
Hasty's
Hasty.
not even gonna make that team, dude.
He will. He's my friend. Oh, I love him. Oh, gee. Don't say mean things about my friend. No, seriously. For real. When it comes to the handcuff shit, it's like hit me in the DMs. I'm always available at Herms NFL. You can always find me. I stay up way too late. I will answer questions at any hour for the most part, unless it's like, the morning when like normal people are awake, and it's like I don't know. But either way,
bro. My wife, like it was like 2-3 days ago. She goes. What the fuck are you doing? And like I'm like sitting like rolled over on the side of the bed, and I'm like texting, and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I got sent the dynasty question. I gotta answer it. She's like, there's not even football going on, and what is dynasty? I'm like, it's football without football going on right now.
Yeah, dynasty season doesn't stop.
It's my passion. You don't understand me.
There's no off season.
We stay on. We on and we stay on.
All right, so we start off with ROT Sports here. Picture. I mean, for you, this is probably going to be doable because it's going to happen soon. Picture a world where Brady has already retired.
Okay.
Everyone with me? All right, now we all have that image in our head.
He'll be old enough by then.
Yeah.
He'll be able to drink by then, yeah.
I'll probably be a rum boy by then.
Exactly. Hey, it can happen before you know it. Trust me.
Under
85 years.
over 2 years.
You said picture, and I thought you were going Kid Rock again.
Oh my gosh. But now that we have a world with Brady being retired in our minds, who has the next best chance of becoming, I guess, this generation's or next generation's GOAT, however you want to put it? Who's the next GOAT after Brady? ROT.
So for me, this is pretty easy because I'm a big fan of this guy. But I think he's well on his way, and he's only a few years into his career. Give me Patrick Mahomes easily. I think for me, there has never been a more talented quarterback to come out of the draft in the past 5 years from what I've seen. Like, this dude is got one of the best arms I've ever seen. He can move out of the pocket extremely easily and improvise extremely easily. He's got great pocket awareness. He's a good leader. First year as a starter, he won MVP. Second year, he won a Super Bowl. Third year, he almost won another, or not almost, but he went to a Super Bowl. And so he's well on his path.
And he's one hell of a model American.
Hey, the Bears didn't think he was that good.
If he can keep this up, I can definitely see him getting at least to like number 2 behind Brady. But it's going to be hard to pass Brady, and I know that. But like Brady's just got such a great resume. But Mahomes, to me, has all of the talent and all of the skill set and the leadership to be able to take that next step. The dark horse candidates is what I think is interesting. Some guy that's like young and upcoming, that's already proven to a lot of people that he's got a really good chance to take that throne. For example, I mean, like, if you get Justin Herbert, like, some good pieces around him, he could honestly make some really good runs. He's got the talent. He's got the leadership. He's got all of that. And so I'd go Justin Herbert for like a
thank you, Jay. Yeah, that's the analysis that we need, Jay. Okay, I'm with it, ROT. Who do you got? Who has the next best chance?
Okay, next year. That's how you have to phrase it, because I mean, like,
nobody, because like it's almost unmatchable.
Yeah, like
it's unmatchable. Yeah,
give me some hot takes.
It's unmatchable 2 Super Bowls ago.
No, I got you.
I swear to God, I was gonna go there. Go ahead,
bro. Brady is God's favorite person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that man is blessed.
He's
him and Nick Foles for some reason.
You know, it's Brady. You know, I'm kidding though. You know, for you know.
White Jesus loves Tom Brady.
I don't know, man. Like, it's
that's my article next. I'm gonna write that.
It's crazy, but if I had to, I mean, definitely got to be Mahomes, right? I mean, like, who else could it be? I mean, at this point, he looks like he's gonna win it every year. You know, I mean, they're just gonna keep adding pieces around him. Like, they have a young Tyreek.
Pieces add themselves to him, bro. Like, they want to go there.
So,
now, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So you on the Brady train? Okay. All right.
I'm not on no Brady train. I hate Brady. I'm a Giants
fan. But you're on the Mahomes train. I'm sorry, the Mahomes train.
I respect him. But I respect Brady. And Mahomes is looking. You know, I mean, I'm also a Josh Allen fan. I would love for it to be Josh Allen. You know,
I like that.
There we go. Now we're fucking talking.
So I'm gonna go Josh Allen.
I dig that.
Josh Allen. I'm gonna go Josh Allen.
I like that one. Hey, he killed that one. 10 points right there. Ding, 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 ding. I need some sound effects. That's a SportsMe joint right there.
Go ahead, Dan. Who has the best opportunity? Like who is like not even best opportunity? Like what? Just bold prediction type shit.
I'm ready for the Jalen Hurts take.
Yeah, you can say whatever, and no one's gonna penalize you.
Don't take mine.
Don't take mine either.
No, I mean, Patrick
No,
Mahomes is
Jalen Hurts.
easy answer. I'm getting there. It's the easy answer. It's the easy answer. I mean, he started for 3 years. You know, he's got 2 Super Bowl appearances, a Super Bowl win already. You know, he's well on his way. But that's the easy answer. You know, he throws like 30 yards. You know, horizontally. You know, so I'm not. Okay. Well, I have to say Jalen Hurts because they
That
said
was
not to.
great analysis.
That's my guy.
I swear to God, I'm hitting the sports me right there. Ding, 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 ding. I like that.
That's not Phillip Rivers.
Throwing the damn towel.
Right. No, but I'm going to go with Josh Allen as well. I think Stephon Diggs was the best thing that ever happened to Josh Allen. They gave him that number one guy that he needed. You know, he has that running ability. The division isn't that great, but I think it's Josh Allen. I think he has the best chance.
Okay, I like that a lot. That's a smart take.
So, out of the current players, Mahomes is the favorite. He's so talented, and everybody loves him. He's got curly hair, but he has terrible taste in food, and so I'm disqualifying
Got the Kermit
him.
boys.
And he talks like Kermit the Frog. And the second coming of Andrew Luck is coming into the league in Jacksonville this year. Trevor Lawrence, he's going to win at least 4. This guy's the best prospect I've seen since Andrew Luck, and Luck would be right up there in that conversation if he didn't quit.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yes.
Real talk.
He got knocked out of the league injury wise. That sucks because we should have seen 10 more years of Andrew Luck's success. And Trevor Lawrence is that in a bag of chips. He's really good. And everybody who's saying, "Oh, Fields this, Fields that, Mac Jones this, Wilson," no.
Mac Jones can fucking lick my ass, okay?
Yeah. So I put it out there a couple months ago. Trevor Lawrence is 3 tiers above the QB2 this class. 3 tiers above the QB2. He's that good, guys.
I thought your ass would say Dak
That boy's
Prescott.
good.
Dak's good, but he's older already, and his team is a mess.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna say.
my team,
non-biased.
his team, and my team are a mess, man.
Hey, I was gonna say, bro. So
You're right about that.
listen, when we talk about somebody who even stands a chance to be something like TB12, right? You have to look at these younger guys. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just jump out the window and be like Russell Wilson because he got one, or say
It's Peyton Manning's
Aaron Rodgers,
grandson.
right? Check this out. No. I'm saying
Or his nephew.
we got to look at these young QBs, right? But I'm gonna ask y'all a question. When motherfuckers play good and they want the bag, what do they do when you're a QB?
They would like a very large bag.
You get the bag and you reset the market.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then your team is on some fuck shit because they can't do nothing that they want to do. That's flexible, correct?
Yeah.
So you know
More
why
often than not, yeah.
why Tom Brady was not only because of avocados,
Because he
right?
took
but because he would restructure his joint affordable for the team every
They
year.
finessed him.
And-
They finessed him every year. That's all.
Exactly. But
He took
it
the
was
fanny
for the
pack
long-
over the
He
bag.
finessed
It was
himself
for
so
the
they could build his
longevity
They
team.
finessed
winning, though.
Tom Brady.
It's for the longevity winning, though. You get what
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying?
his wife makes
No,
twice
yeah,
as
I
much
mean,
money as
that's
him.
why-
He doesn't have to do that.
And that's another reason why white Jesus loves him. He's like, here, give him the baddest bitch too, and she worth 400 M's. Bang.
Yeah.
Give him a whole give him 100 acres. You know what? Give him 1,000 acres of goddamn avocado trees.
Give him
And
a beautiful
motherfucker
butt
is
chin.
immortal,
Yo.
bruh.
Yo, really quick,
Hell of a
Jordan's
shit.
comment is the perfect motherfucking sports me battle.
I'm telling you,
I
bruh.
would love
Yeah.
to debate that shit. That is a sports me motherfucking battle.
Yeah,
That-
boom.
that is viable.
Andrew Luck
content.
healthy, the Colts win a Super Bowl.
Of course, with that line,
Yeah.
bro, the irony of that is that he needed a line so bad. It took so many years to build the line. As soon as they got Quentin Nelson, he had 1 year of it, and he still was like, "Man, I'm fucked up. I'm done."
Bro.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever. No,
Yeah, it took
Bogart,
them too
Bogart,
long.
Just missed it.
Who's the next? Who's the next to go? Who's the next that can follow in those footsteps? Like who has the
There
best?
is none that'll ever be like Brady ever again. Bang.
Bang.
That's what I
All
was
right,
getting
Herbs.
Because they're gonna get two.
What you meant was Daniel Jones.
You're gonna
Oh
get
my.
paid.
You
No.
gotta pick
So, all right,
somebody,
real quick.
bro.
This I
Really
got
trying
one
to make me mad.
I got one more thing.
Somebody.
It was just because of the fact that every time a QB plays well on that rookie contract, he's going to demand the bag and he's going to reset the market. This shit just happens all the time, and that's always going to hinder teams until they skyrocket this fucking cap, and we're in a 21.
You're right. Brady's situation and his ability to take less money because he had a supermodel hot wife that was always going to be richer than his ass was anyways, because, well, that's just the way that fucking works. So
Mahomes, though. Mahomes got paid.
Yeah, but his contract his extension doesn't kick in until next year.
And he already restructured it this year.
I'm sorry to be this person, but I'm gonna be this person. Like, Mahomes is not.
He's restructuring it. He's
still
getting his bag though.
Yeah, but Mahomes is not to sell.
But now when there's big name free agents, you can't afford them. They got to go there.
Bogart. It's past that. It's different situations. Brady had the ability to take less money because of what he had outside of that, like his work-life balance of afforded. So you're right,
dude makes $100 million a year in endorsements. He's fine.
Yeah. Like, he don't even need his NFL check.
They need it all.
State Farm isn't going to allow Mahomes to restructure.
Like if Jay-Z were to decide, like, I'm gonna go play fucking football, like, it'd be okay because Beyonce has a bag. Like,
hold on, but that's the difference though. Is Brady didn't come from nothing. Let's be clear about that. Brady wasn't one for nothing. When the brothers get time to get paid, bro, they want the big bag because they came from nothing, bro. You know what I mean?
Mahomes had a decent growing up. Shit, his dad
was a professional baseball player. I mean,
obviously. But if he doesn't demand, okay, you know what? How about this? He's half white. It was the white side.
Oh my God!
Thanks, mama.
Anyways, Herb's your turn.
All right, well, I don't know, man, because like thinking about the money aspect of it, like obviously that like super matters a lot. But like if you look at the details of the Mahomes extension, like by the time it kicks in, like the cap should continue to expand to the point where the size of his contract really isn't nearly as big of a concern as it is for some of these other dudes. So that's point one. Boom! Ding, 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 ding. I'm giving myself points. Look at me, I'm so smart. But yeah, seriously, I mean, like, look, this motherfucker's my age and he's already achieved all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm young, okay? I'm a young man. Like he's already done all this shit by the time that, like, dude, like he's oh my God, it's like the age-adjusted resume or whatever, like the arc that we could potentially be seeing, like he's already gotten started down that path. So like the most logical thing to do would just be to, like, I don't know, follow the leader. It's like, oh shit, where's that guy going? Like, it makes sense. Like straight up, by the time that, the money would start to be a concern for other people or whatever, like he's already thought ahead. He already thought ahead. They planned for it. They have a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Like, I don't care if he puts ketchup on his steak. The man's good. He's really good at what he does. But, like, honestly, like,
I care, Herms. I care. That's fucking blasphemy.
Yeah, bro. Get some.
However he wants to eat his food is up to him. All right. I'm not going to yuck anybody's yum. Do you? Whatever. Like,
his fiance is annoying and he eats ketchup on his steak. I don't like the guy.
To each their own. But I think the dark horse answer, in my opinion, is like the person who has the best chance to be the next GOAT is when everybody kind of like rewinds and like realizes that Peyton Manning was a better quarterback the whole last time. That's the answer. But yeah. Ooh, look at me with the hot takes. Yeah. Oh, you can find me on the SportsMe app doing this type of shit. Oh,
look, that's an amazing take. Just to follow up over Hearns real quick. As far as the Peyton Manning, I mean, that's accurate. Like, if we're talking,
he was better the whole last time.
Yeah, if we're just talking about like a guy that's like,
but he wasn't on a better team.
Rodgers, Peyton Manning, those guys are better than Brady. Breeze, those guys
skill wise, yeah,
100% skill wise.
Brady
are they smarter though?
No, Brady is amazing decision maker. That's what I was gonna say. He's the best decision maker. That's why he's the GOAT.
It all depends on like the shift in the criteria, you know what I mean? Because like if eventually someday down the line we're focusing less on the accolades and more on certain statistical achievements, and like again, like no disrespect to Tom Brady, because even on that level he's done very well. There are other people that stack up in that area.
I'm gonna be this person. All right, somebody.
We just had to do it from the PFF, bro.
Look, nah. I'm gonna just give a hot fucking take. And just because, reason being, I can just do that shit, okay? This is way too early for anyone to talk about and really lay stuff. So no one's going to hold this against anyone, all right? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say it. The next GOAT is in a city right now that has not had success in a very damn long time. He is coming off of an ACL injury.
Yes, I love where you're going. He's mighty. Tell him about how he's mighty.
He is mighty.
Yes.
He beats on his chest, and he is mighty. Everyone's worried. You need to get Pennis well. You need to go get a tackle. Jamar Chase can also open it up for you too. That can both work both ways, either way that they go. And his name is Joe Burrow.
Yes.
The Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals over the course of the next 10 years are going to fucking get it together. And that whole underdog shit, the script of the NFL is about to be flipped.
I'm gonna strongly disagree with the take, but I love it. But I will say, in fantasy though, he is gonna be that guy. Right? The next 5 years for sure. Like, bro, he's the guy throwing that thing, chucking that rock.
Like we got it. Like I had to make a hot take. I had to drop it. I had to drop it. It's like
I love it.
I like that.
No, I don't blame you. I'm just worried that he's going to end up being in an Andrew Luck type situation where they just don't protect his ass and his whole talent gets wasted. If they do protect his ass, look the fuck out for Joe Burrow. Like, that makes a shit ton of sense. Like,
I'm not as worried about their line as other people because they've been missing the last 2 years. They missed their top 10 left tackle, Jonah Williams. Jonah Williams is a stud, dude.
That's facts. That's facts.
Bo knows me so well.
He went to Folsom High School right up the road from me, so I know Jonah Williams really well.
Big up to Folsom.
Hey, and I'm gonna add another one onto it too. All right.
Oh, don't! Cause I got a hot one too, bro.
Cincinnati gets a ring before the Chargers.
No. Herbie's the real deal. Herbie's the real deal.
He's fully loaded.
No one's sleeping on that defense, bro. No one's sleeping on that defense.
Cincinnati gets a
no
ring
one's sleeping on the Chargers defense.
They
got personnel over there. Hey, listen, hold on. Hey, listen. How about this then? This one is very vague, and this is like 3 beers in, right?
I love it. I love it already.
I haven't even threw no mushrooms in the tank yet. Listen, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna say whoever the fuck my Niners draft, bro.
Oh, that's
right.
That's gonna be Zach Wilson. Why? Because the boy Robbie J said so.
So you don't think the Jets are gonna take Wilson and totally plummet again because Sam Darnold's better than Zach Wilson? I'll say it right here, right now.
I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong.
It's not even close. And I don't even like Sam Darnold. I'm a USC hater. Every player that's come out of that college the last 10 years has been overrated. And Sam Darnold's one of them. And guess what? He's still better than Zach Wilson. He's still only 23 years old. So, yeah, I hope the Jets take Zach Wilson and totally keep themselves losing because that's what's going to happen.
He's going to play somewhere. Watch. He's going to play.
Send him to Pittsburgh. We'll gladly take him.
Yeah.
Or, hey, you know what? Carolina, bro. Carolina. What if Carolina gets Pitts? What if Carolina gets Pitts and then they trade for Darnold? If Darnold has something like
that's contender.
That would be insane. Like, holy shit.
That's not bad.
Because that defense is going to get really good and all of a sudden.
With Joe
they already put it together a little bit,
With Joe Brady as the OC, bro.
Yeah. And they've got a good offensive coordinator too.
They are not that far away from being very legitimate. I definitely
just keep CMC healthy, and you've got a playoff team every year.
What really hurts them though is losing Curtis Samuel. Losing Curtis Samuel hurts a lot.
But he came to DC, baby. So what's up? Hey,
exactly. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get into the next topic. With the NFL draft rapidly approaching, the debate lately has been Justin Fields or Zach Wilson. Oh my gosh, I just saw that comment right when I was reading this question. Who are you more partial to, and where do you think they land? Herms.
Oh, if we're just comparing Fields and Wilson, it's Justin Fields, and that phrase that nobody likes to hear, and it's not even close. I mean, honestly, like, think about it. Like, okay, Zach Wilson can do all those really fun, like, acrobatic, like, running around, be like, just like doing, like, the sky hook passes and shit, but at the same time, like, if you consider the level of competition that he was playing against, Well, I mean, it would be cool as shit, but at the same time, like, think about the level of competition that he was playing against. It's just like, he's playing against some, like, lower tier shit. And, like, anytime he got tested and played some larger schools, it was a little meh. You know what I mean? Like, even going up against fucking Coastal Carolina and shit, it was just like, mediocre. So it's just like, does that not say anything to you? Also, just like, that pro day throw that everybody's like super impressed with, where he's just like rolling out and being like, hoo-hoo! And just like chucking it super far. That wide receiver knows him already. And that's the thing about not having the combine that makes it incredibly difficult for us to get these, reads on how much these pro days really mean. Because it's like, yes, was the throw impressive? Of course it was. But on the other hand, like I said, that wide receiver knew him already. If he were just doing this shit under normal combine, circumstances, there's a word. I'm really good. Dude, shout out me knowing words. But like, straight up, like, I don't know. I don't think it would have been that impressive. And also just like Justin Fields, like you watch
circumstances, schmircumstances. That's what you should have said.
That would have been fun. You can be my editor from now on. But like, seriously, like just look at Justin Fields, like on the tape, making those reads, doing all that stuff. Like he is incredibly talented, man. He has it all up here and he has it all up in here. Like seriously, like the Jets are really going to they're going to feel real dumb. They're going to feel real fucking dumb.
So did Zach Wilson play anybody as good as Clemson last year with a broken rib or two? And did he run a 4.4? I think not.
Oh, there you go.
Right there you go.
Oh. Ding, 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 ding.
Go ahead, Bogart. Your take.
Listen. Whichever one of these dudes that goes to my Niners, they're the fucking GOAT. So there it is.
There you go.
All righty, Dan.
Let's go.
It's Fields. I mean, in terms of
talent, Fields the GOAT.
It's not like Herm said. It's not even close. There's no comparison between the two at all.
Because like the upside is Zach Wilson's like Jay Cutler.
I can't shit on either of these dudes because whoever one of them comes on my team. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? For real talk, even if it's Mac Jones, I'm going to love that motherfucker too. So I'm not going to talk more slack about none of them.
How many winning seasons does Shanahan have? One? That's really good.
Shanahan
is
awesome. Very arrogant.
One.
Yeah, but what about Trey Lance, though? I mean, I still feel like that's a real possibility that doesn't get talked about enough.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, 3 years.
I'm on record for saying
Trey Lance is a future guy, not the not now guy.
Yeah.
Trey Lance equals.
I mean, it seems like they're keeping Garoppolo around, so it's just like I don't know, man. Do the Niners give him a year to just like chill out and learn it? Like I don't know. I don't think that we can just eliminate that possibility.
Hey, you want to know
Let's
why?
go ahead and let's go ahead and let Hoos go. Let's go ahead and let Hoos go. Hold on, Bogart. Bogart still going.
I'm so sorry. Oh, gee.
I love
Bogart
still
going,
but my thing
Who's
is,
Bogart talking to, man?
it's a situation where he hasn't.
I'm hella pounding my table while I was watching my phone.
Hold on, Bogart. Hold on.
He hasn't done much. So I mean, I love him, but at the same time, we haven't seen too much from him. So like I don't know, it could be a mistake with Lance. Like I think the talent's there, but I would like to see more. I would have, So I don't know. Like I've been taking a lot of Lance. I have a lot of them in a lot of dynasties because he falls in a spot at startups where I'm just like, why is he here? Like off of his potential alone. It's like he's definitely up there, but I don't want to give him that spot because I think he could definitely be one of the better quarterbacks in his class, but I just can't give him it yet just because he doesn't. We haven't seen as much as these other quarterbacks. You got Mond. He's done more. I mean, just as far as what we've seen from him. Yeah, but what I'm saying was like
hey, it's dynasty
when we're looking at guys and we want to give them all of these props, we need to see enough of them. We can't just see a couple plays and a guy you're like, all right, cool, we're crowning this guy. We need to see a great sample size. I love small sample sizes because it gives us something to talk about, right? But at the same time, to be stamping the small sample size, it's tougher. You know what I'm saying? But this is fun. So let's have fun with it. So that's what we're doing.
Hey, Jordan, get ready for draft night out.
I'm gonna be
This motherfucker said.
calling out that terrible pick on draft night out. Stephanie's gonna be there. She gonna be yelling at y'all.
I'm in the building. You already know.
Probably gonna be, Rob yelling at y'all. Dale, East Fleet. It's gonna be a great time, man. Y'all get y'all tickets. It's not gonna be many. It's not gonna be many tickets left, man. Like,
Hey,
I don't know.
we about to. Don't worry, we about to get it. We about to get into that information here in a hot minute. ROT, go ahead and cap us off before we get into the halftime. You dig?
All right, you dig. For me, I always liked Zach Wilson a lot just because he reminded me of like a not a smart Mahomes with like the way that he moves and the way that he's like able to escape the pocket and
That's
stuff.
a good description. He's a dumbass Mahomes.
Yeah, I think he makes a lot bigger risks than Mahomes does. Even though Mahomes takes big risks, this dude will be like, "Fuck it," he's down there somewhere, and he's just gonna throw it to
basically Johnny Manziel. Basically.
I think.
Let's go full YOLO.
Don't do that. No. He's
maybe
that.
not Johnny Manziel, but
basically.
He's dumbass Mahomes, like he said. That's a great description.
That's his name now, forever.
Dumbass Mahomes. But I really,
you feel me?
Yeah.
I mean,
I really
Josh
like
Allen.
Let the kids spit. Let the kids spit. Ah, shit.
Sorry. I don't mean to interrupt.
No, it's your take. You interrupt them. You talk louder than them. Fucking show that your nuts are bigger than theirs.
Let me speak.
There you go.
Yeah.
Rumboyz is for the children.
But no, so I like Zach Wilson, but I think talent-wise, Justin Fields is a better prospect. He's got a much smarter sense for the game, and he played tougher competition. That's huge, especially in college. If you can actually play in like really tough competition in a higher conference, it means a lot when you're going to the NFL. Because like BYU is not in a good conference. Like he didn't play anyone of significance. I think Zach Wilson showed out a lot. But I don't think he's on the
Zach
same
Wilson.
level.
Don't disrespect him, bro.
I like Zach Wilson.
Mahomes, bro.
I like Zach Wilson, but he plays like a
Manziel,
smart ass
Manziel.
Smart ass
Oh wait. Mormon Manziel. Mormon Manziel.
I'm picking Justin Fields. That's all I'll say. But it's
shit, that was good. But yo, let's go ahead. We gonna kick it off into halftime really quick. But before we get into halftime, I do have to go ahead and show you guys this here really fast. If you don't mind, hang on. It's doing this fucking StreamYard thing. I'm like share screen. Oh, there it goes. Oh, now it's like, oh, I can load. So really quick, I do want to go ahead and show you guys. You can buy tickets online if you are already going to be checking into the Fantasy Football Expo. Bruce, I'll go ahead and turn it over to you for more information.
Yeah, so you guys just going to go to draftnightout.com. It's August 14th. We're going to be at 12 to 4. We're going to be at a brewery. I don't know the name of it, because Dale from Eat Sleep, you can go to him's DM if you want to know the exact full details of it.
It's where the beer is, basically.
What's that?
You said it's where the beer is. It's at a brewery, right?
It's at a brewery.
Advertisement.
It's going to be beer there. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be on the website, the brewery place, but
okay,
we're trying to secure. Actually, we're still in negotiations. So I'm not gonna, I'm definitely not gonna give them anything.
Not gonna disclose anything yet.
Yeah, this is very early stages, but get your tickets now. There's only gonna be like 120 spots, and it might not even be that many spots. And they're already selling leagues out. It's gonna be a great time. Everybody you want to see is gonna be there. It's gonna be at a brewery. It's gonna be a dope time. Last draft night out we had, it was at a sports con in Dallas. That was a great time. We had Kate and Michelle from Ball Blast. We had Dominate there. We had the fantasy commissioner of the year, Dr. Kevin. It was a great time.
Yeah,
Casey there. We had just like everybody there. Like it was such a good time. We had the ballers from the HBO show. It was such a good time. It was seamless. It was at Top Golf. They were gracious with us, but this one is going to be an even better time. So definitely get your tickets because it's not going to be many, and you're gonna be sad. You're gonna be sad because
I mean,
like we might do a second night, maybe, but
yeah.
that's don't wait. Just get your tickets now, and we'll see you there. We're definitely gonna have a great time. There's gonna be raffle tickets, that you to be prizes to win. So hey man, pay your entry to just come have a good time. The league is free. You're paying to come have a good time. Good, have your draft spot locked up. If you get in early, we might be able to get you with whoever you want to play with. Say you want to play with Jay. Jay's gonna be at a draft night out. You want to play with Jay?
Yeah.
Not everybody wants to play with Jay. Everybody's not gonna be able to get to play with Jay, but maybe we'll get you to get in and play with Jay. We get you to play with Herms. If Herms is gonna be in the building, you know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna get
That's
you to play
me.
with all these different guys. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a great time. So definitely get your tickets now. It's before it sells out. Like I said, these leagues are selling out right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be mad exclusive. So you already know what it is. I mean, and like who said earlier. I mean, Steppy gonna be up in that thing. Rumboyz up in that thing. Y'all know if the Rumboyz is dead, then we gonna really turn it out. Speaking of turning it out, we're gonna go ahead and get into a track by the homie Blake G representing Northern Virginia. 2 up,
DMV.
2 down.
Two
What's
up,
good?
two down.
Let's go. Shout out to the whole DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia. Stand up. Blake G, take us away. We'll see y'all back here in about a couple of minutes, about like 5 minutes. Let's go.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a monkey knife fight.
And one day, they met one team partners in the NFLPA.
It's a match made in the pits of a monkey knife fight.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
Are you listening? This is big.
What is a monkey knife fight?
You know, it's thing monkeys, knives, you get it. Fantasy sports is monkey knife fight. And monkey knife fight is fantasy sports.
Monkey knife fight is daily fantasy.
Monkey knife fight in the house.
I am Monkey Knife Fight. You are Monkey Knife Fight. We are all Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey knife fight.
You have the NFLPA behind the company.
It's exciting for me to be a part of fantasy sports.
When I think of fantasy sports, I think of beating all my buddies year in and year out and being able to brag about it.
We're not just partners in it.
We're owners.
And it feels awesome to be an owner.
I challenge you to a monkey knife fight.
We've been saving you a seat at the table, Monkey Knife Fight.
Welcome to the one team and NFLPA family.
Monkey knife fight. Welcome to the family, Monkey Knife Fight.
Welcome to the game, Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey Knife Fight!
I challenge you to a Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey knife fight. Monkey knife fight. Monkey knife fight. Monkey knife fight. Monkey knife.
Monkey knife. It's so hard. That's so hard to do.
I was like, I was gonna see who did it. I was like, who's gonna do it? Someone always does it. Here, I got it. Monkey knife fight. 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 Monkey knife fight.
Yo!
Monkey knife fight. Monkey knife fight. Oh, fuck, man, I couldn't even get through like the second one. Oh, jeez. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I hope they still sponsor us.
Herbs, just wait till you start hearing me on the fantasy football track that says it's gonna be dropping. Shout out to Joey the Tooth IDP. He's dropping some beats for us, and we've been getting in the lab, and just wait. You know,
Hey,
it's a
Joey the
hospital.
Tooth sounds like
Hospital.
Sounds like a hitman.
I may or may not be participating in some hip hopping in that regard. So
yeah, I know. You never know. You know, I might pop up and it's a hospital flow sicker than hospital. Daffy Duck flow. You could call the shit despicable. You already know. Like, come on. The Rumboyz so hospitable. With the crew, you leave in the hospital. We the sickest flow sicker than COVID. Yo, oh my God, I can't just keep going. I just need to stop. I need to stop.
10 points.
Let's go. He said, "Rising practicing that." Hey.
We're getting accused of spitting the written. Oh man.
Let's go.
Yeah, I found my sounds on. What else?
Go
ahead, keep going.
Robbie. Yo, that comment that Jay just threw up, we found a karaoke bar in Canton, by the way. So I'm just saying.
Oh, let's go. It's gonna be.
I'm just saying, like,
Kid Rock's gotta go. Kid Rock's gotta go.
Yo, yeah, we got it. We gotta get ROT out there. We gotta get ROT out the can.
Is it 18 and up?
Yeah, it is.
Get him in there. Yes, get him in there. He has an ID.
Kid Rock and Garner Minshew have a kid, and we get ROT. Oh my God!
Oh, that was burnt. I like that one.
Oh, that's right, though. That's right on target,
bro. That's right on target.
Yo,
not wrong.
I done found my SportsMe little homie. Like, this is a little homie now. Like, I gotta respect him on the app. Yeah, that's a little bro.
I respect it.
Yeah.
He's right on target, bro.
Hey, so let's get back into the show. Second half kicking off. The Cincinnati Bengals have talked about reuniting, and it feels so good with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase for some time now. Is this the most strategic move for this organization, or do you feel like the two being reunited is what's best? We start with Herms.
Oh boy, I don't know. Candidly speaking, I really think it would behoove them to address the secondary first, because especially the fact that William Jackson is now in the DC area. What's up with the Washington football team? I mean, that was the only super solid piece they had of the secondary. So it's they've had to address that for a long time. But at the same time, where they're drafting, it's just who are you going to reach for up there? I mean, yes, there are some good corners in this draft and all that, but nobody that you would take at pick 5. So I don't know. what I think the smartest thing to do would be to either like trade back and do that, or just like draft Penny Sewell. Just protect Joe Burrow. Like you have to protect that at all costs, because if you're investing the number 1 overall pick in the draft in a fucking quarterback, you need to make sure that that man is standing tall at all times. You don't want your quarterback to be on the ground unless it's his 2 feet. You know what I mean? Those are the only things you want on the ground. You don't want his whole ass body on the ground. You want those 2 feet standing up, planted there, so he can do that shit. As fun as it would be to see Jamar Chase and him reunited like that, like that's not the priority. You know what I mean? Like the weapons are fun, but if his ass is on the ground, none of it matters. So like straight up, like protecting that asset is number 1 most important thing. Also, holy shit! Wow. Oh, also women's team. It is the women's basketball team. But
UConn women's fucking team on upset alert, down 10.
What happened to Paige? Paige, you better make this comeback.
Yeah, she better play. No, she's a freshman though. She's a freshman, so she's gonna learn from this. Bogart, go ahead, bro.
What was the question?
What does Cincinnati do at the?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Hey, bro, give me Kyle Pitts, bro. Solves all the problems they win.
Oh my god.
No, I'm serious.
That would be kind of sick though. I'm not gonna lie.
Because like he's going. They actually addressed offensive line in the free agency, right? Then they could even grab a guy in the second round, but in the first round, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and grab Kyle Pitts because he can help block and he can goddamn catch down the field, do everything, you know what I mean? Red zone target. And then the fact that he does both, he's multifaceted, so he's always on the field, right? So that's why, you know what I'm saying, I think he might even be viable in fantasy year 1. And well, I had one more thing. Oh yeah, he catches all his receptions, bro. Like all his receptions, they're coming not him out of the slot, in line. You know what I mean? So it's like if and Zach Taylor, he came from goddamn what's his name, Sean McVay, right? When he was over there in motherfucking in LA, right? They did that shit. They would have like Higbee like roll off the line and then catch a fucking touchdown real quick in the flat. You know what I mean? Just
I'll
be
let
wide
that
open.
be your
Like,
take. That's not my take. Go ahead. Yeah.
you feel me though? Like I'm telling you though, like give me Kyle Pitts because
Oh, for sure. I mean, even doing something with the tight end like that, you know, because even if you just wait for Freiermuth in the second round or some shit, I don't know. Like, I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah. You should like that, Robbie, because you said he's finna be the GOAT, remember?
I mean, he's gonna be the GOAT, but he doesn't need that to do it. He doesn't need that to do it. There's a lot of different ways you can become the GOAT.
Give him Kyle Pitts, bro.
Dan?
Under no circumstances do I want Kyle Pitts going anywhere where he'll need to block for 1 snap.
Yep.
So I don't want to stay at all.
Yep.
So I would go personally with the O lineman from Oregon. I think that, you know, like Herm said, you spent all that.
Going other than him. No, I'm playing.
I would love Chase in Cincinnati for fantasy purposes, but you know, for real life football, I think the offensive lineman is the best bet. And T. Higgins is still there. So if Chase goes there, then T. Higgins guys are just gonna, you know, shoot themselves.
I'm gonna die.
And don't forget the perpetually underrated Tyler Boyd. That man is still like, I mean, like he's only on year 2 of that big extension. Like, you know, he's legit. You know what I mean? Like,
he is legit.
Follow the money.
He's the Robert Woods of the AFC. Everybody always forgets about him, but it's like, yo, this dude, like.
And I just said too, Zach Taylor. Boom. There's a correlation with Sean McVay. Boom. He's the AFC Bobby Trees. You know what I mean? I like it. 10 points.
So one last point. I think so. If the Bengals draft Chase, what they're going to become is the AFC version of the Cowboys. Now the Bo's not here anymore. So basically, they have this great receiving core, no line with a quarterback that gets hurt and not going to go anywhere. So it's great that, you know, the Cowboys have those receivers, and if they get Chase, the Bengals are going to have a great receiving core. But if the quarterback doesn't have time to throw, it doesn't matter.
Well, as a Steelers fan, I'm here for it.
Okay. RLT, what should the Bengals do at 6?
So for me, I honestly think if Penei Sewell is on the board, you have to draft him. And it's like if he gets taken by a team ahead of them,
falling to 5 is very realistic too. But
like at 5, I can definitely see
falling that low.
But
And so if he's there, you have to take him. If he's not, which is probably unlikely, but if he's not, I can totally see them getting Jamar Chase. It makes sense. The Kyle Pitts one, I'm a little iffy about because I don't want him blocking at all. Like I want him to go out there and catch 90 passes.
Do it all, bro. That means he's on the field. And you know what you want for your tight end? You want him to be on the field like 80% of the snaps, bro. He will do that.
It helps.
Yeah, I know, but
You know what I mean?
I'd rather
I'm
not
saying-
miss the injury.
But see, here in my mind, I didn't want to state the obvious. That's why, because give me Penny Sewell. I have Monty's Joe Youngsboro. Yeah. I got.
They could get Pat Frymuth in the second and still accomplish that goal. Like,
no, I definitely respect it. I totally understand it. But for me, it's just like Penei Sewell has probably the most talent out of any offensive lineman in this entire draft. He's not the most polished, but he has a lot of potential. And if you can,
he kept Justin Herbert up, right?
If you can give him that experience to where he's got to protect this guy and he's really going to put in that work, he's going to grow. And Joe Burrow is going to grow because he's going to have more time to throw. And it's just going to be like a mutual bond to where they're both going to grow as long as they both succeed with each other. And I just think it makes more sense if he's there. If he's not, Jamar Chase is a very good option there, but he's probably going to be there at 5, and they need to take him because that's just what they need more to me. But I don't hate Jamar Chase going there. It's just like they need protection first because Joe Burrow proved he can get injured if he doesn't get an offensive line, situated for him. So I don't want to state the obvious. I don't want to be that guy to not have any hot takes, but I just think it's obvious. It is obvious.
I'll be that guy.
This man's got takes and a blue tint. I mean, wow, just like the whole package. It's aesthetically pleasing and it makes sense.
The blue tint with the blue hat.
You don't play around, man.
Did you let your hair down on second half?
Oh yeah. I took it out of the hair tie.
Gotcha.
It's time.
It goes down to
he elevated to like
right down to my man.
The version 2.0 of him, bro.
After halftime, it came out.
Yeah,
right? Came out on fire. Super Saiyan shit, bro.
Yeah,
he came out.
It just flew, bro. It just came out.
You morphed into full-time Kid Rock.
Yeah, 30 hours a week, bro. Always.
Go ahead, Who's what should the Bengals do?
Yeah, stand up.
We were trying different things.
So I'll give you a hot take. Why not take Najee?
Oh,
yo,
man, man, Joe Mixon got the bag though. That's the thing. Joe Mixon's one of the highest.
Right.
Yeah.
We know that, but we also know the question marks.
I like that though. That's spicy.
We also know the question marks of Joe Mixon, right?
Yeah,
that's a exciting offense. You got T. Higgins, you got Boyd. Now you got Joe Mixon and Najee Harris.
Bro, yeah, he's
under lightning with that shit. I don't hate it.
Who is in their division? The Browns. They got the 1-2 punch.
For fantasy. It's not a great spot for fantasy, but for the team.
Reality,
yeah, for the team, yeah. Like,
they don't have to,
that's kind of murder.
They don't have to pay him.
Fantasy Twitter would die that day when that pick was made. It would be over.
But he's right, because the Browns got Hunt and Chubb, you know what I mean? The Ravens got, J.K. Dobbins and the Gus Bus, and my Pittsburgh Steelers have Benny Snell and Kalen Ballage.
Benny the Snell. And don't disrespect your man McFarland.
Yeah, Anthony McFarland.
Yo, shout out Maryland Terrapins. I mean, DMV. All right, I'm here for it. Yeah, McFarland, but oh god, I'm just so sad. I had to work in my disappointment.
You guys got Breda, didn't you? Was it Breda?
No,
Buffalo.
Buffalo got Breda. Yeah.
Shout out to Buff.
Oh yeah,
it really is.
Okay, that's gonna be weird.
You guys got summer
don't start them though, right? But it's good for reality.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be I'm gonna be different than everybody, but still go within the question, and I'm gonna say Jamar Chase just because just pull up a Ben Roethlisberger, just chunk it up there in 2.7 seconds. You're okay.
That is another team in that division to try to mimic, because you got to remember all these division rivals, they try to marry each other in how they how they see the other team succeeding. So I could see that. Plus with all the reunition of everything, or is that a word? We're going with it.
It is now.
It is now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Where's it? That one deserves one. Reunition. Bro,
I like it.
Put it on the website, right?
Hell yeah.
I'm telling you. No, I like what he said. Put Jamar Chase. He had 3 of them motherfuckers. Then just have Joe Burrow. You know why I like that? Because I have Burrow in all my dynasty. You know what I mean?
Hey, there you go. Yeah, dude.
Let's go. I like that a lot. You know what I mean?
I take it though, but you're right. There's a lot of parity in that division, man. Like that's one of the reasons I love watching that shit so much because it's just like it's all down and dirty with that shit.
Bro.
Yo, like straight up, that shit would be sick.
Look, like as far as the take, obviously,
she could put Joe Mixon out wide in the slot too. It's crazy.
We know he's not going to go in the first round.
No,
we're having fun.
That means they're trading out. Like homie said, if they're not really gonna, if they're looking to build or whatever they want to target, which the obvious, we're having fun right here because obviously you get Penny Sewell because the reality of him falling there is crazy these days. Well, like there might be 4 quarterbacks in a row. You know what I mean? Like for all we fucking know, and then Penny Sewell.
Funny shit can happen,
Robbie,
yeah.
Robbie, you mind me taking over like a quick question?
Yeah, I want to hear this question. I like on the spot shit. Bust it.
All right, so is this the best quarterback class? And if it is, who does it rival with?
I don't know.
I don't know about the best.
If it's the best because we get to see them on
it's definitely rivals. So hold on. As far as hype, like before we saw it, it definitely rivals the 2012. Remember the 2012? You had hella dudes in there. You had Andrew Luck. You had Andrew Luck. You had RG3. You had Russ. You had fucking Dangerous. You had fucking Kirk. My man Corky Kirk, bro. Corky Kirk.
Yeah, you had mad motherfuckers in that.
There's guys that are relevant now that were in there. Shout out to my man Neckbeard. You know what I mean? It rivals. This one might rival that one. You know what I mean? Because look at that. Okay, look at this. 2017. Who we had? We had Mahomes and Watson. They're the ones that we're talking about.
And Mitch Trubisky. Come on.
Come on. I mean, he's the MVP.
Backup extraordinaire.
We got a Nickelodeon MVP.
Dude,
money, Mitch.
Exactly.
No, but and then you had 2018 was
2018
Jackson,
Lamar
Jackson.
That's a great class. If Darnold can develop, that's a great class.
Also, throwback to when my boy Roethlisberger came in with Eli and Phillip Rivers. Let's not forget that too. Okay, that shit was legit. Because like, there's a group of 3 dudes that I feel like in this class could be that shit too. So like, I'm just saying, I always got to do anything I can do to shut out Pittsburgh. So,
there is 4 Super Bowls.
But being that the question was posed here, I think that it rivals all of those classes, and I think that every couple of years we get these deep quarterback classes, and this is where you have. If you're one of these teams that's at the bottom, especially if you're repetitively, you just got to hope to finally hit on one of these guys. Unfortunately, for a lot of these teams, it's the later quarterbacks that end up becoming something and winning them championships or getting them far or getting them relevant.
Kellen Mond.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The first round hit rate ain't that high in the research that I've done. Like, you're right. Like, that late round shit. And also, like, we were clowning Mond earlier, but it's just like, think about it. Like, he played doing some, like, pro style shit at A&M for a long time, going up against very good competitors. Like, if he goes to a great place to sit around and, learn a little bit, like, I could see it. I really could see it.
NFL off.
We could talk. I'm not buying Mac Jones, but like we could.
No, he played in a legit NFL off. He played with Steve Sarkisian, bro. Steve Sarkisian was
yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm not talking about Mike Jones like that. But I mean, you take a guy like we don't know what Kyle Trask is going to be. For all we know, Kyle Trask could come out and be a hot one.
I like Trask too. I like Trask.
Yeah,
it would just be a landing spot.
Like, I've been following Trask on
Instagram. Like, imagine if Carolina gets him on the swing around in round 2, right? Yeah. Like Carolina, like I'll still put Pitts in Carolina, and then they come back around. They get what's his face, Trash. I mean, Trash.
Yeah, it's just gonna be landing spots. So I mean. We can hype up the top people just because that's what gets fucking views, and that's what people love to hear about. But at the end of the motherfucking day, Mond, Trask, Lance, some of those
that Notre Dame guy too, Book, whatever. He's decent, man. His measurables were pretty solid. I gotta say, like that shit.
Pause.
David Mills, like that could be a guy. I mean, you know,
That one was
like,
murder. His measurables were
you know,
His measurables.
That was a good one. That was murder. Oh shit, my man. Are we on?
only you call pause on that one. I was like, whatever.
Here's the thing.
You say, yeah, you heard measurables.
Listen, I'm on pause mode all day. It's inside joke. Pause. See how I did that?
build a fantasy football team. All right. We start off with who's. All right, and we work our way around. Build a fantasy football team. Here are the rules, though.
Nice.
You get one QB from any era. So single QB. You get 2 receivers, 1 current and 1 retired. Okay, they do not have to be a Hall of Famer. Just 1 current and 1 retired. You get 2 running backs, 1 current, 1 retired. You get a tight end any era. You get a kicker any era, and you get 1 IDP player any era.
I'm already lost. I'm listening. Go ahead.
You're playing Madden, bro. What are you talking about?
Is that what we're doing? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm with you.
We're playing an ultimate team, bro.
Yeah,
I thought we were building a fantasy football team. Like I was, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, ooh, I'm getting Moss. I was already thinking like, oh, he killed it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to know the parameters.
You were already in. Yeah, you're in.
Oh,
You're on. Who's? You start off. You get
All right.
1 QB, 2 receivers, yada yada yada.
All right, so give me Otto.
Ooh,
Okay.
Otto Brown.
All right.
He went for like 10 years straight.
You got Otto.
Then give me Saquon and LaDainian.
Okay.
He did that.
Let me get.
Okay.
Let me get Owens.
Okay. Owens, you're retired. Now who's your current?
And Diggs.
Okay. The tight end from any era, period.
Give me Shockey.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Prime
And-
Shockey, obviously. You know what I'm
Yeah. You get all these players. You get all these players on your dream team in your prime. Any kicker. That's where it gets challenging.
That's tough. I'm gonna fuck up his name. I'm gonna fuck up his name because this is not his name, but I like saying it. Like he's a recent player. I like saying that my old ho acting up.
Yeah, but my young ho cool.
But my young ho cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you get 1 IDP player.
Yes. And that Super Saiyan Young Hoku.
Give me 1 IDP.
It could be any defensive player from any team of any era.
Go LT, bro.
Give me Bruce Smith.
Okay, Bruce Smith. There we go.
Bruce Smith.
ROT.
That's really good. That was really good.
Give me your QB.
Okay, so for my QB, I'm gonna go a little bit out there. Again, I've only been playing fantasy for maybe 3 or 4 years, so I don't know how these guys actually played. Right, for some of these retired guys.
No, you good. Just get with the ill guys, bro. Like whoever you think is ill.
For me, I'm gonna go QB Michael Vick.
Okay.
Right?
Hey, you stole my answer, man. All right. All right. Shit, now I got to regroup. All right.
Hey, your whole team could be different. It's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You're
I'm gonna go Michael Vick for my QB. For current receiver, I'm gonna go Devontae Adams, and for retired receiver, you know what I got to do, Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
For my running backs, if I'm not gonna steal LaDainian because it's a great pick, if I can't steal LaDainian, then
you could though, but
we can share LaDainian.
Get creative though.
Yeah.
Get creative though.
It's your team. It's a dream
I'll get creative.
Yeah.
So CMC will be my current running back. He'll be like my pass catcher, the guy that can just get a lot of yards. And then for my guy that's going to get a lot of touchdowns, again, I don't know exactly how he played because I wasn't around to see his prime, but I'm going to get Marshawn Lynch.
Okay.
He's a beast, bro.
Oh, my
beast mode.
beast
Hey, shout out to
mode
the town.
with the
Shout out
skills.
to the town.
Nice.
Okay, stand up.
Bit of a controversial pick for tight end, but I mean, he just had probably the greatest season ever for fantasy as a tight end, or one of them. I'm going to go Travis Kelce.
That ain't controversial, bro. That's a good pick.
He's a record holder, bro, for a reason.
I'm going to go Travis
5
Kelce.
years with a thou wow, bro.
Kicker, give me Vinatieri.
Okay. And
then I've never played in an IDP league, so I'm not entirely sure how the point system works or anything like that. But
Max INTs, shit like that.
I'm just going to pick the best. I'm going to pick the best defensive player of all time, and I'm going to pick Lawrence Taylor.
Let's go.
There you go.
Damn.
You still got an LT on your team. There you go.
Nice. I still got an LT. Yeah, I got one LT.
Dan, you know the drill. Let's start off with the QB, bro.
All right, so QB, I'm going to go with Vikings, Dante Culpepper.
Oh,
I fuck with that. I fuck with that hard, dude. Everybody forgets, man.
I'm freaking for Dan. Let's go, Dan. I'm ready for the rest of the roster.
That shit. I mean, fuck. Oh my god, look at you. See, this is why I fuck with you, Dan.
Let's get those receivers, baby.
All right, well, let me go running back. Running back. I was going to pick LT, but I want to go with Kansas City, Priest Holmes.
Ooh,
no. True, dude. Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
You're winning already.
And then Alvin Kamara is my second running back for the current one.
That's my fucking boy, dude. That's my boy.
Okay.
For the receivers, I'm going to go with Tyreek Hill and Moss.
Ooh, that's lethal. And you got the stack.
Yeah.
For Moss.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
but if I didn't,
tight end.
Right, but if I didn't, but Moss was the easy pick. If I didn't go Moss, it would be Steve Argent, receiver.
I went to high school with his nephew or some shit. Like, yeah, dude.
No one ever talks about how good he was, but Steve Argent was the man. Tight end.
I mean, if you know,
that was deep. Yeah,
tight end.
That was some dope boy shit.
Hold on, tight end.
Tight end got to go for the guy that started tight end being a main thing. Got to go with Shannon Sharp.
I love the squad. I love the
squad, dude.
Yeah.
He's on the Henny.
Kicker is going to be David Akers.
Okay.
David Akers. Hey, shout out to David Akers, bro.
Yeah, and then my IDP player got to go bit homer, but Philly Reggie White.
R.I.P.
He's the only one of the greatest.
Minister.
That's a good
only
team.
one of the greatest.
I love that fucking team. Hey, we're chopping it, Bogart. We're chopping that for Instagram, right? We're at the 134 mark.
I'm gonna chop everybody's take, bro.
Hey,
my God.
I was on the phone with my girl for like a minute, so I didn't hear past Dante and before Shannon Sharp.
You're gonna love this for real. It's worth the recap, in my opinion.
Just real quick.
All right, so my running backs were Kamara for the current one, and then Kansas City Priest Holmes.
That's perfect. I like that.
And then my receivers were Tyreek, and then Steve Argent.
Can we do fullbacks?
That's nasty. That's nasty.
Can we do
fullback? Are you kidding me?
Can we add fullbacks?
Roger
Kyle's you shit every time.
What? No. Hey, with fullback, he
fucking
counts as
rock
the running
Cartwright
back,
if we're gonna do some fullbacks, right?
Fullbacks, all stat.
Fullbacks count as a running back. You know what I mean?
All stat. Fullbacks, all stat. No question.
Hey, go ahead, Bogart. Bogart, give us your
all right. Well, you know what?
all-time
I'll start with the goddamn fullback, Roger Craig, right?
Wait, you don't even get a fullback, but okay, fine.
Mike
whatever.
Sellers.
You know what? That's just the sauce on him. You know what I mean? One time. You know what? I'm gonna go Steve Young because man, that motherfucker's running and shit. So that's hella fantasy points. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm giving you Steve Young. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stack him with Jerry Rice, obviously.
Yeah.
So I already got my Niners going right. Boom. Now, current.
Garrison
How
Hurts.
about this? Current. Since everybody said all the fly shit with the tight ends, I'm just gonna go homer one time because I got to. Even though I've been with all the other topics or categories, we're going with George Kittle. Boom.
Okay, so we got the triple stack. All right.
Right. We got.
But what about your current day? What about your current day receivers?
Current day receivers. Okay. You know what? I almost want to. Someone said Diggs. Okay, that was a good one, right? Someone said Diggs already, right?
Yeah.
Take Diggs.
No,
it's your team. It's your team.
I like Diggs, but you know, it's still only a small sample size. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to look a little more and someone said Devontae Adams. I like that. That's one I'll probably rather mimic. But you know what? I'm gonna have to go with. You know what? I'm just gonna go with Devontae Adams. I want my team to be sauce.
All right,
You
so
know
you
what
got Devontae Adams.
yeah. Right?
What
And
about
then-
your running backs? You have a past running back and a current running back.
Yeah. Oh, the pass joint. You know what? I almost want to. You know what? We're gonna go Mike Shanahan offense. Give me TD. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Terrell Davis. All right, all right.
That
So you got
98
Terrell
season,
Davis.
dude. I mean, oof.
All right. So who is your current day?
I love that pick.
Oh, current day. There's you know what, bro? Give me Nick Chubb, bro.
All right, Nick
I
Chubb.
fuck with that. I fuck with that.
I love that pick.
Because that's a me pick too, and it's different right
Yo,
now. I love Nick Chubb, bro.
And
He has the best line right now. Let's go.
If Hunt is not there, is Nick Chubb the best running back in the league?
Even when Hunt is there, Hunt
What
is
we
more
think of
situational.
Derrick Henry, Nick
Hunt
Chubb
is
would
more
be.
situational.
Like,
and the run volume with Stefanski, which is another product of Mike Shanahan, like for the tree, because Mike Shanahan had Gary Kubiak, and Gary Kubiak's bastard child is Stefanski. So it's all the same shit, bro. You know what I mean?
shout out the zone run. You know, just hey.
Boom. Give me
Great
money.
team. Great team.
Give me money.
Great team. I love it.
Okay.
I still got
what was your
right?
kicker? What was your kicker and your IDP?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So my IDP is Ronnie Lott. I'm gonna keep it Homer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
You went
keep-
super homer. Holy fuck.
Yeah, hell yeah. This is my team, right?
Yeah.
We
And
finna
then your
win,
kicker.
bro. Okay, the kicker, bro. See. You know what? I'm gonna go Patriots. Goshkowski.
Goshkowski. Okay. Terms. Let's
Patriots
go.
Goshkowski, not Tennessee Goshkowski.
Oh man. Whoa. Whew.
That was
Yeah,
a win.
I'm gonna work backward with this. As far as the kicker goes, shout out Morton Anderson. I mean, he kicked in the league for pretty much nearly as long as I've been. I mean, he was in the kick. He was kicking in the NFL for like 20 some fucking years or some shit. Like, if I remember correctly, like he's still pretty high up there all time in terms of like total points scored or whatever. Just like the longevity of that man's career, like Morton Anderson, you got to hand it to him. And then IDP. Like, I know we didn't get to see a whole lot of it, but if this motherfucker didn't get murdered, Sean Taylor would have been a first ballot Hall of Famer, and I don't care what anybody fucking say. Like, dude, straight up, like that's my IDP. That man was a playmaker, no matter where he was on the fucking field. Ball hawk, doing that shit, coming down with the INTs, making it back into sacking the quarterback, doing all that shit. I was so fortunate to be alive. Yeah, dude. I've only been to 2 NFL games, but the first game I ever went to was with my dad in 2005, and we got to see him in person. And like, man, that shit. God, I cried the day he died, man. Like, holy fucking shit.
Okay,
that
dude.
dude.
Rest in peace, bro. Rest in paradise.
So you got Sean Taylor's your IDP. You're working yours from. All right. So what are you going for tight end?
I got to go Antonio Gates. I mean, like, because like all these, like, the whole trend that we've been seeing, like, we got to find these former basketball players that can go up and get it and do all that stuff. Like, like Antonio Gates was like the trendsetter in that regard. Like, I really do think that, like, we see a lot of guys in the game today, doing that type of shit and get a lot of credit as they should. But like, in terms of like me in my lifetime, because I'm a young man, like Antonio Gates was that dude growing up. So it's just like, like Antonio Gates, like I gotta go with him. Like that was an easy one for me.
Running backs. Give me one former and one current.
I'm trying not to repeat, but I had this duo in my head the whole time, so I'm just gonna do it. Alvin Kamara, Marshall Faulk.
Damn.
I don't think no one said Marshall Faulk. Someone said Lynch.
Someone said Kamara, but no one said Marshall. That's a good
exactly because like because like I know Kamara already got brought up, but like Marshall Faulk, you know what I mean, doing like that PPR, all that shit. Like
if Payne Manning knew, he would have never let him go. He would
exactly like I mean,
he would have spoke up, but Payne Manning was young though. He didn't have authority. He wasn't the sheriff yet. You know what I mean?
Okay, what about
Kurt
our
Warner, bro?
receivers?
Shout out to Kurt Warner. That's one of my favorites, bro. Shout out to the
What
great.
about our receivers?
What about
Oh, receivers. That's where it gets a little challenging. But like, if I'm gonna do that, I mean, I feel like I don't care what people are
I'm
saying
mad
about
I didn't
him.
say Kurt Warner. Hold on. I'm mad I didn't say Kurt Warner. Yeah, hell.
What are you talking about? You took fucking Steve Young.
You took Steve Young, man. I mean, like, you're in good shape here. Like,
Fantasy, though, bro.
You
I
have a
just thought,
triple stack.
Kurt
Like
Warner went
correct.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
You're good. You picked a
I'm
good
kind of
team.
mad.
Stop.
Rewind.
It's not your turn.
No,
All
but
right,
we're live. That's right.
yeah, a man that needs a little more respect these days, I think, is I mean, my current guy, Julio Jones. I mean, seriously, like, ever since he's come into the league, he has been a game changer. Just like his frame, like
ball player ever.
straight up, yo. I mean, Julio Jones deserves all the credit in the world. I mean, honestly, like, I love that dude to death. Like, honestly, like, he should definitely be up there with that.
Player in history. Boom.
I don't disagree with you there, man. I don't at all.
I'm just saying, like, all the Julio truthers would hate that.
Well, either way, but I want to pair Julio and Ocho Cinco together. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do.
There we go.
Like,
Okay, so you went Julio and Ocho Cinco. Okay, and then who's your QB?
man, see, I wanted to say Michael Vick, but that already got taken from under me. So I'm just gonna go back. And you know what? Especially because, like, if we're going to put it in today's NFL, I'd like to see what Cordell Stewart will be able to do. I know that's like a weird, controversial opinion or whatever, but like straight up, the original Slash. I mean, like, he lined up and played receiver. He did all that stuff. He got carried to the back and stuff, and he chucked it.
Right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do my list. I'm gonna do my list. All right. So for QB, so for QB, damn, now that it's on me, it's a little bit harder. But
Doug Williams, bro, the first ever, bro.
I'm not taking Doug Williams. I'm not taking Doug Williams. I'm building a fantasy team. Damn it,
bro. That's historic, bro.
I'm gonna go ahead for my for my QB from any era. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take Josh Allen. I'm gonna take Josh Allen. Okay,
I love it.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Stallion. For my two receivers, I wanted Rice. I wanted Randy Moss, but I'm gonna go different, and I'm gonna say prime Chris Carter. Okay.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Like a PPR machine, bro.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go.
Machine.
I'm gonna go Chris Carter.
They didn't even play PPR back then.
For my two running backs, I'm gonna go Emmitt Smith, prime Emmitt Smith, and Derrick Henry.
Yo, that's a good combo.
Derrick Henry. Oh, that running back.
Was on deck.
Y'all let that happen. Y'all let that happen.
We let it drop to him, bro. We let it fall to him.
My
shit is killing though. I got 2,002 on my fullback.
For my tight end, I'm gonna go Tony Gonzalez.
Woo! That was the last one that wasn't mentioned. Yeah, I mean,
dang. For my kicker, I'm gonna go Gary Anderson.Ro. Okay, I'm gonna go Gary Anderson.
I love that.
They're not playing fair.
Yep. Right now. And then for my IDP,
I got my shit.
For my IDP player, I'm actually picking this off the top of my head. I'm gonna go Darryl Green.
Yo, dude, I love that answer. I love that shit.
He didn't bite his finger off though, bro.
That team,
because my version's better.
Stupid. That team is stupid.
Yeah, that team is nasty though. His running backs though, bro.
Yeah, y'all let that happen.
That man's got a good team right there.
I went hella homer. I had fun with it. I was playing like actual fantasy. Like I was like fantasizing. Like that would be dope. I know, right?
All right. So I was gonna have this be a state your case, but we're just gonna rapid fire this one, honestly, because we've all talked about this guy throughout the whole course of the show.
Yeah.
Is Kyle Pitts a first-year breakout at the tight end position? Yes or no? Herms, go.
I've done a little bit of research into this, and my conclusion is, does he get at least a 15% target share in the offense that he goes to? That is the thing that correlates most to fantasy success for tight ends. A lot of people say it's touchdowns. Minimum 15% target share is really what does that shit. So it's just like, that's really what matters to me. So, like, if he goes into a situation where that's possible, I could see it. Otherwise, it's going to be tough.
You got to state your claim right here, yes or no?
I feel like the places he could go, it's very possible, yeah.
Bogart, yes or no?
It's yes, but it's landing spot. So
it's landing spot dependent, but we're not. But right now, we're a couple of weeks away from the draft, so we can say it's okay.
Yeah, and I kind of already said my shit, bro. If they put him on the Bengals, bro, that's crazy. Or even because you know why I don't want him to be on a slower, methodical offense like the Dolphins. You know what I mean? I don't want him to be on a. You know what I mean? Like we're talking fantasy here. You know what I mean? That's why it's the funnest to me with the Bengals. You know what I mean? Like because they're gonna chuck that rock 60 times, and if anybody tells me different, I'll be like, my version is better. Also goes 9 o'clock Eastern every Tuesday, right here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network.
Coming in hard with the plug. I love it.
Yeah, yes or no on Kyle Pitts' first year breakout?
100%. Yes.
There you go.
ROT, talk to me.
So again, the landing spot is a key thing. But I mean, if you're not taking that into account, I think so. I mean, as long as like Herm said, he gets the targets. If he gets the ball enough and he can, just dominate with it, he's going to have a ridiculous year and will probably finish top 5. But again, it depends on the QB he gets.
It's
it depends
the last topic,
on
and my shrooms are starting to kick. That's crazy. Like, damn it.
It's not the last topic, but I mean,
it's not.
Oh,
sick. Oh, we're in.
Bro, read the fucking show sheet.
I didn't read. I was running around. I was late today. I was doing like human things.
Go ahead, ROT. Continue.
But so if like
run.
It depends on the QB. It depends on like the whole team situation. But for me, I think it's worth like a later round pick. I definitely think that he's going to have a very good year as long as he's got the right situation. There can be bad situations for him, but I think for the most part,
I figured it out. The noise is coming from his shit. When I start to it's coming from ROTs.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No, it's
okay.
not.
I'm not the greatest detective.
Because unless he has any other apps open in the background that are typing.
The noise. It's trying.
Go ahead.
It's like
your turn. Yes or no on Kyle Pitts?
It's like Morse code.
All my apps are closed, by the way.
Yes, absolutely.
Farm. Hey, that was like the most impactful take right there, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I mean straight up because it's very rare for rookie tight ends to do that shit. We haven't really seen it since Gronk, but at the same time, if you get that 15% target share, I mean,
you can line them up at
Let's do
extra.
the next topic. Let's do the next topic. What second-year quarterback will make an even greater leap? Let's do the second topic. What second-year quarterback will make an even greater leap in year 2 between Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, and Jalen Hurts?
Are we talking fantasy?
Yes. And we start with who's or Huss.
Who's? Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be Hurts because
the rushing.
I'm gonna stick to my guns, and I usually believe in the sophomore slump. Like I do believe that's a real thing. So I think Herbert's gonna see a sophomore slump, and I think Jalen Hurts,
because
since he didn't
Jalen Hurts still a
season,
freshman.
kind of like
yes, that's brilliant. Oh, that's 100 points.
So
because of the lack of tape on him. Yeah.
He's still a freshman.
He's gonna have that Mahomes kind of season. You know, he's gonna have that kind of like Mahomes kind of season.
And they got a bad defense.
So or like even like Lamar, you know, the second season, it'll be more like that.
Yeah, dude.
Tape is everything. Once they
Brandon Brooks is coming back,
you're fish food.
100%. Yeah, because like if they have enough information on you, it's very difficult. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit! And their head coach is coming from the Colts, who's from Frank Reich, where they'll run 12 personnel all day.
There's a level of familiarity. Yeah.
Shit, damn, that is brilliant.
I always thought the Hurts take was kind of weird, but when I think about it, there's a lot of things that can play into it.
Still, fucking keep them.
Actually, shit, yo, I'm not trying to like take over the host and shit or whatever, but like, yo, like honestly, Eagle Dan, like you're the fucking Eagles, dude. Let us know about Hurts. Like, I feel like this is a topic to throw it to you first. Like,
Hurts is the answer, man. Hurts is the answer to this question. I think not just being a homer. I think he showed enough last year where you give him a full season, full off season with the offense. You have that Konami QB potential for fantasy. It's definitely 100%. It's gonna be hers. Like defense sucks. We're gonna be playing offense a lot. He's gonna get some goal line carries because Miles Sanders can't put it into the end zone for some reason. So it's definitely hurts. I mean, Herbert already arrived pretty much last year. He can't really. I mean, how much better can Herbert really be than what he pursued last year? So. And Burrow the same way. Before his injury, he was doing solid too. So in terms of who's gonna make that leap, it's definitely with a full year, it's definitely hurts.
What about my man right below me here, Kid Rock?
All right. So the boy from Detroit, Kid Rock, over here, got to chime in real quick. So this was also a debate on SportsMe, and I said what I thought there too. So plug that real quick. But
download the app. It's awesome.
Yeah, download it. But no, SportsMe was talking about this, and we were all going at it. And the more I think about it, the more I realize that if the Dolphins do draft like Kyle Pitts or a Jamar Chase or a really solid guy that Tua can depend on, he can blow. And so my original pick was Joe Burrow, and I still believe the Joe Burrow thing is that like he's coming back from injury. If he can stay protected with Penei Sewell,
that defense is going to be nasty.
Yeah, he's going to have a great year. But Tua's going to have that great defense. Tua's going to have, if you give him Kyle Pitts or you give him Jamar Chase, he's got somebody he can throw 90 passes to, and he's going to be able to feel a lot more comfortable because he's not throwing to some of those guys that aren't nearly as talented.
That is mad likely, actually. Because bro, what is the similarities, or what's the common denominator between Will Fuller, Devontae Parker, and Preston Williams?
Buns.
Getting hurt.
Exactly.
Hurt.
Bro. Not playing full seasons, though, is what I was going to say. But yes, because of injuries.
Mm-hmm. So, and honestly, I mean,
that's in play here. That's in play.
Yeah. And does Tua belong in this conversation? Because I know we had the list of three, but at the same time, I mean, any disagreements? Because I see Dan shaking his head no. I mean, how you feeling?
I'm just not a big believer in Tua and the weapons in Miami.
Okay, hold on.
No set Bogart, you got hurt.
The jury's out on
guys, I got breaking news. Guys,
what's up?
Oh, let's go.
I got some breaking news.
Let's go. The stage is yours, my
Bad Baby just started an OnlyFans and made
$1 million
in one day.
Yeah, she made $1 million this morning. I
heard like $1 million in 6 hours or something.
No, hold on. I heard at 7:00 this morning because I was riding around with my lady, right? and then so that was this morning. $1 million this morning. So she made $6 million in the day. No,
that's crazy.
You know how many weirdos were waiting for her to grow up
today. By the end of the day, bro.
That's quicker money than most sports players make.
And not only this, Robbie, patch her in. She's backstage. Patch her in. $6 million.
That's ridiculous.
In one day, that's more than any athlete makes, I think, in just one day.
Backstage.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
J Love said, "What the fuck? She's like 17. I think she turned 18 literally 2 weeks ago."
Like I said, J Love, a bunch of weirdos that were waiting for so long.
That's creepy.
That's creepy.
Weird.
Creep factor.
I don't want to be the guy that's creepy.
$6 million shows you that there's weirdos out there, bro.
But yes, there's a lot of freaking weirdos out there. I'm not one of them, but I just saw it scroll and I was like, wow. She did that in a day.
He said it was
breaking news.
Breaking news. I thought she got traded. I thought someone.
Here's the thing, though. Check this out. My little man's.
My bad, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? You dropped the album in 1998 and you went platinum. You did,
that's hella money. You know what I mean? That's like Master P numbers, bro.
I will say though,
that's Master P. He had an independent. He was getting 7 points to the album, bro. I know my shit. I'm in the music industry.
You know what else is crazy though? You know what else is crazy?
$15.
Have you guys been watching the college basketball tournament? You've been watching that shit?
Not anymore because my favorite team lost.
I was going to say, because the next topic, look at me taking over for Robbie because I decided so. Boom. The final four picks. You know what I mean? That's next on the show sheet there. See, look at me, man. You know, see?
Hey, Robbie,
I did that shit. I'm doing my best, man. I'm trying to hold it down. You know, I'm here for you. You know?
Because you're in the spot. That's
so no, I have to like get back.
Robbie had to put an
this
order
shit.
in real quick.
Yeah, people had to tell me to chill on the hit that we had on the SportsMe app. We was catching too many fucking bodies, so you know, had to chill on the fucking on the bodies. So okay, cool. So I obviously I'm on the Burrow train. So for your final four pick'ems, Houston versus Baylor, Gonzaga, UCLA. Who we rocking with? Who's you start off?
I'm gonna go chalk. Give me Gonzaga. Fuck it. I'm just going chalk. Boom, bang.
Gonzaga don't ever win nothing, bro. We know that.
Yeah.
I'm going chalk. That was everyone's favorite from the beginning. That's why. You know what I mean? And they actually
you always fade the public. You always fade the public.
No, but that's why I'm going chalk.
I'm gonna go UCLA.
Let's go. That's the favorite for me.
Okay, so you're gonna go UCLA over Gonzaga. What about Houston versus Baylor? What about Houston versus Baylor?
Gonzaga's a super villains even now. No one wants them.
Oh, shit. I think
I'm gonna go Houston.
Everyone's against them.
You gonna go Baylor?
Now they all against them.
ROT, who do you got? Houston, Baylor.
Nah.
So for Houston and Baylor, I like Baylor a lot. I think they have a really good chance to beat them.
Who you got? Houston? Oh, I'm sorry. Who you got? Houston?
I would go Baylor.
You're gonna go Baylor?
I like that. Hot fire.
Okay.
And then
Gonzaga, UCLA.
For Gonzaga, UCLA, Michigan lost to UCLA, and that hurt my soul because I'm a huge Michigan fan. So I want UCLA. I want UCLA to win just to prove that we weren't garbage. Because if UCLA wins and they beat Gonzaga somehow, that proves that they were worthy of beating us and they were worthy of making it.
Yeah,
and so
there's something about losing to the winner.
Yeah, so I want them to prove that we weren't bunt. If they get blown out by like 30, I live in a 3-story townhouse. I will jump from the top window if they lose.
Don't do it, bro.
Don't do it.
You can't fly.
Don't say
You
that.
better get a couple mattresses underneath you. I mean, woo.
I've done a lot of shrooms, and I'll tell
Dan,
you
Dan,
can't
how
really
do you
fly
got?
in a 3-dimensional world. Okay, you jump out that window, it's bad.
In the Baylor Houston game, I'm going to go with Houston. I know Baylor has Butler, Teagan, Mitchell, but Houston's defense has just been on point this entire tournament. So I think they can hold it down, and Houston's going to take that game. And then with Gonzaga and UCLA, I think Gonzaga just has too many weapons. I think UCLA has done really good with taking your main element out of the team, and that's how they beat Michigan and slowing the game down. But Gonzaga just has too many ways to beat you with Suggs and Timmy, and then Corey just bombing threes all the time. So I think Gonzaga takes that one, and then I think overall Gonzaga is gonna win this year.
Herms, who you got?
Oh, geez, I got
Well,
Houston. I got Houston and UCLA. Just like straight up, like that's my shit. I don't have a lot of analysis to give.
I like it.
Bang.
Okay. Baseball is back in full swing.
Yes,
what I want to know is what is your favorite? What is your favorite part so far been about opening day weekend?
Oh shit! Who we starting with? Me?
My Giants blew a six run lead.
Oh, my favorite part of this opening day shit so far is the fact that I can't watch my favorite team because of COVID. Oh, it's fucking. I got the Curly W tattoo. I'm a Nats fan. I haven't even seen my boys yet. You know what I mean? Like honestly, like just asking me, I'm just sad. I'm just sad because like there's been cool shit going on, but at the same time, like I can't see my favorite team. So it's just like it's really hard to get into it if like my boys aren't playing. So God, it's just but honestly, like for me, just like every year when baseball is back, I'm thrilled. I love baseball. It's my favorite sport, because I know I'm up in this space talking about fantasy football and stuff. I love football, don't get me wrong, but baseball always holds a special spot in my heart with me and my dad and my brother and like all that shit. Like, it's just right there. You know, baseball just hits home for me. So, like, I'm just honestly, I'm just glad it's back. That's really what matters to me. So
it's home.
Bogart.
Exactly.
No, I really like it.
What's your favorite? What's been your favorite part about
I threw
opening
mine
day?
out there. I threw mine out there. Mine's sarcastic.
Dan?
Well, I'm a Phillies fan, so I really enjoyed I really enjoyed watching them against the Braves yesterday at top of the 10th inning, getting gunned down at the plate. Real Miltu, blocking the plate, getting them out, and then winning in the bottom of the 10th. That was really exciting. So I was happy.
That man doesn't fuck around. Best catcher in the league.
Absolutely, 100%.
He is. I tried to get him in fucking fantasy, and I could not land that.
20 points.
ROT.
Oh, he's
Give
probably
me a sec.
Tigers.
You can
fan, so
skip
that's
over
bad.
to who's. I got a call from my girlfriend. Give me one.
Hey, hold on. Check this out.
Punani.
Here's my version. He's a pimp, bro.
The power of the PU.
He's a pimp.
SSY.
He's
That's
just
why
checking
they
bread.
get
He's
haircuts.
checking bread, though.
That's
No. Hold
why.
on. In my version, he's young Kid Rock, the fur coat with the gangle. He's pimping, bro. He's like checking bread. Where you at, bitch?
Oh my gosh. Bogart.
He's
Anyways.
pimping, bro. And if not, my version's better.
That's why.
You know I'm joking. That's why it's funny.
I know. Who's your take on opening day?
He's pimping. Hold on, my girl's calling me, bro. He's checking hella bread. Bro. That's why he's growing his hair long, bro. It's like he's young Gator even.
Opening day. Like I'm really not the person to ask, like about baseball because like
it's all good. It's all good.
Had
that was quick. I'm not the person to ask about baseball. Okay, let me do
Gone.
just
Out of here.
just like dip out real quick. I mean, fuck. I mean,
Bye.
There he is.
ROT, do you have a reaction to the opening day or not?
Okay.
The comedic
first,
timing
before I
was
give my
fantastic.
reaction- Before I get my reaction, what the hell did Bogart say about me while I was on the phone?
You don't need to know. You don't need to know. You don't need to know.
I was in
He
Kid
said-
Rock's
he
theme
said
saying
you're a
you're pimping, bro.
He said you're a pimp. He said he
Oh,
respects
damn, my
your
hat fell
swag.
off.
He respects how you keep your hoes in line.
Checking bread.
Show off those locks and let us know about baseball.
Woo!
But no, opening day, man, is big. I mean, like the whole pastime of baseball is great. I enjoy the pastime of it, but like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a baseball fan, but I enjoy watching games like at the live thing, like I I've never really followed it much. I mean, fun fact though, my grandfather, he played with Roberto Clemente. And
that's major.
Got a celebrity?
Yeah, and he was a legend in his town in Puerto Rico, and they only could take back then. They could only take but so many legendary guys of color because even though he was Spanish, he was a dark guy. So Roberto Clemente. So he tells me Roberto Clemente got picked over him. Even though who knows, he could have been a scrub. My granddad could have been a scrub, and he just kind of souping himself up. But that's my baseball story.
The claim to fame is, and that's that's history, unknown history. It's not even just claim to fame. That's untold history. There it is. I'm trying to find it.
That's awesome though, man. Because like my parents are from around the Pittsburgh area, and like that's how I became a Steelers fan by default or whatever. But like, my dad grew up worshiping Roberto Clemente, and just like that tragic end to his life, man. Just like fucking shout out Roberto Clemente at all times, man. Like the humanitarian work on top of that, even more than an athlete, a humanitarian. A man of the people that did the good shit. That is what really matters at the end of the day. Because like if you're out here doing this shit and you're not giving back to stuff, then what the fuck are you doing?
Exactly.
Like,
Perfect point.
100%.
Yeah.
Roberto Clementi's amazing. I love that guy.
And I also want to reiterate, I was joking about him being a P. Okay.
No, God, no. Fuck, no. The joke was funny. God damn it.
Don't say you're joking. Hold up to the word.
No, because he's here now.
We
President.
don't gotta apologize for every joke.
All right,
RLT. He puts the P and apologize. Okay, there it is.
Oh my God. So for me, I've never been a giant fan of baseball either. But the one thing that I really did like about opening day, well, two things really. Number one, I'm a Tigers fan by default, right? Unfortunately.
I'm so sorry.
No, yeah, I know. But they won, so that's cool. And then number two, just the fact that there were fans present, you know, like in some of the games there were like legit fans. You could hear some of them like hyping it up, and it's like that's just a cool moment for some of the stadiums to have some of their fans back. And I like you don't have that anymore in sports. And so the fact that I think baseball, while it's not my favorite sport to watch, it is probably one of the better ones to attend because it's easy to understand what's going on. Even if you're not a big baseball guy, you can like watch it and kind of know what's happening. And I think it's really good that they're getting fans into the stadium slowly but surely. I think it's a good sign for sports in general, and I think it was just a good day overall to show that there's big things to come when it comes to having fans back and just making that a bigger experience in sports.
Good shit. For me, it was like the fact that like the first game of opening day went into extra innings. Like I know that pissed off a lot of people, especially Twitter. But I don't give a fuck what you think. When have I ever?
Baseball is dumbass long, bro. Like it'll be that.
Yeah. So, but it was both. Like,
motherfuckers
I
might
feel
be
like,
lightweight rusty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I feel like that was the perfect. Yeah, I feel like that was the perfect way for it to open up, and for us to have like you know, like you said, ROT, that we have fans brought back introduced into sports and introducing, you know, interacting, not just fans, but like motherfucking people. All right. Just people interacting with people like, holy shit, I can high five someone. Like, you know, just wait until like we can start getting more people, you know, vaccinated and shit. And like that can happen at
I've
other
been giving
events
the elbow daps, bro. Still, I'm like, shit.
You know, oh motherfucker, when I see y'all, I don't care. When I see y'all,
I'm just saying, like,
I'm giving hugs.
Regular people, like on the regular. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like on the regular. But I'm just saying, like, you know, that's different when you see love, like, oh,
like, no, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and start getting this signing off, you know, so everybody can get in and enjoy their night and shit. We'll start with Who's. Where can they find you? You know, let them know what's good.
Yo, you have to find me. First off, Robbie, all the flowers to you, bro. You know, we've been connected for a minute. You know, so that, you know, me you having me on the pod, I want to say thank you for having me, even, but at the same time, we like this is, you know, a long time.
Yeah.
So I apologize for
we
taking
gotta
this long.
We gotta rock some more, bro. Like
so I apologize for taking this long. We definitely going to do some more work together. Y'all pay attention. You know, check me out at Sleeper Wire, who's on Twitter. I don't really tweet too much. You know, like I'm promoting most of the things I'm doing behind the scenes. I'm a background guy. I'm on Sleeper, pushing news and notifications. I'm a moderator there, and I've been with Sleeper since like before the league. I'm a team member over there. We just keep paying attention to that. We got auction leagues coming up. Sleeper Wire, the podcast, the charity. Y'all check that out. We started out doing chronic Lyme disease. This year, we're going to be branching off more into mental health awareness. That's definitely something that's important to everybody. That everybody deals with mental health, whether we want to say
acknowledge it or not. Yeah.
Shout out bipolar disorder. What's up? Hey, up in the building.
Hey, yeah.
Never be afraid. Nenever be afraid. If you need help, reach out to people. My DMs are always open, straight up. Like,
100%.
I got you.
100%. Same thing. Like, I'm like, if a couple people who do know, like if you tweet something happened to you, I'm probably going to be in your DMs. And if I haven't, I apologize, because I usually try to just try to be the person that I would want somebody else to be for me. You know, like whether I know you or not. But yeah, check out the podcast. Check out Draft Night Out. Definitely get tickets. I'd love to see you guys all there. It's gonna be a great time. And yeah, I mean it's a lot of cool stuff has happened. And then so just check us out. Robbie gonna keep you guys in tune. We're gonna do some stuff. So it's like you guys gonna be in tune through Robbie. So you don't even really gotta pay attention too much.
Yeah, bro, that was deep. That was deep, bro.
Yeah, that hit my soul. That was really good.
Already, ROT, where can they find you?
All right, so this was my first ever time doing this, and I just really appreciate the fact that you guys accepted me and the fact that you guys were willing to,
and we just busted your balls, bro. You good kid for real though. Like you really actually dope, bro.
You know what's up? You got good taste.
You a made man now, Jesse.
Keep chicken bread. Keep chicken bread.
I appreciate it so much. It's just like I don't really have like the fantasy thing. I was gonna say the reason why I don't like make any of my leagues is because none of my friends want to play fantasy with me, and so I can only ever get like 2 people in there. I usually just make a league by myself and a league with my dad, and he barely knows anything about fantasy football. So it's like it's cool to have people like you guys that just like want to listen and are cool with listening to me, and it's just like I appreciate it a lot. You guys can check me out. Right.on.target.sports on Instagram, and then Right on Target Sports on SportsMe. I've been posting a lot on there recently because that app is super fun. But
we gotta get you on Twitter, kid. Once we get you on Twitter,
straight up,
about to take off. Yeah,
I'm gonna create a Twitter soon. But I just really appreciate that you guys were willing to talk to me and let me on here for like more than 2 hours. Like it was really cool. And so you guys are the homies. You guys are really awesome for just listening to me. And hopefully one day I could be on here again. You guys are really cool. I appreciate it.
Player. You definitely got good on here. Ball with the ball, the bang. My
Twitter Kid Rock.
Yo, my little bro Kid
That'll
Rock.
be his Twitter handle. It'll be at Twitter Kid Rock.
Hey, it'll be Fantasy Football Kid Rock. It'll be FF Kid Rock. Yep.
FF Kid Rock.
You gotta sign up now before somebody takes that shit.
Bro,
get on Twitter, bro. We got you.
Will hit for him so hard. I swear to God, it will, bro.
Hey, Dan, go ahead. Dan, go ahead and talk your shit, man.
Dude. Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on. I'm gonna appreciate all you guys. It was a lot of fun having you guys on.
Because that's how much.
Yeah, but I had a lot of fun being on today. You can catch me on Twitter at EagleDanFF. I'm running for Roto Underworld. It's a new gig.
You're damn right.
Yep.
Congrats, dude. Straight up. Like honestly, like I was so happy to see that.
Yeah. I pod with Upside with that G-Man J. We're doing every other week. We have a show on this Thursday. And then Dynasty Ranker over at Fantasy Pros.
And you're coming up as a guest on In Herm's Terms at 14p. So don't forget.
That's gonna be awesome. I can't
you
wait.
and I are gonna be collabing pretty soon for the YouTube show. So
Can't wait for that. And shout out to Fantasy Unicorn for shouting me out. I love that in the comments.
Also, we're good for Monday, by the way.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Awesome.
So amazing. Let's go ahead. This motherfucker.
I'm on fantasy.
He's just talking.
Are you?
My rankings out.
Awesome. Yeah.
You are. That I know. Let's go ahead and unmute Bogart now so he can give his outro.
I was laughing so much. Man, you can find me here, and you can find me every Tuesday specifically. And I really do want to let everybody know tomorrow, mañana. Shout out to my Heart to Start Fantasy Football brothers. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be live in studio with them tomorrow, 7:00 p.m. on the Heart to Start Fantasy Football podcast. Bro, shout out to my brothers. We're gonna rock, and that's what we have. Well, I have immediately going, and then, man, just catch all the isms, bro. Me and my man's Robbie, bro. He just be tagging me in, and we just rocking the 7 C's of the fantasy. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Herms.
Oh, man, I feel like I talked out of turn too many times tonight. I really apologize. Oh, geez, but hey, if you really like hearing me talk,
call him.
yeah, it's just like, hey, but if you really like hearing me talk, you can check me out here with the Rumboyz. Absolutely 100%. I love doing that shit. You can also find me on the SportsMe app. Definitely download. Like I said, it's like conversational Vine about sports. It's like super cool. Seriously, download that shit. It's awesome. You can also find me with the projects that I do with my blog, The Lateral. We put out live stream shows. We put out podcasts on Spotify, all that shit. You can find that on Twitter at The Lateral FF. You can also find the website, www.thelateralff.com. You can also find me in my YouTube show that I do with 14 Personnel at 14p_pod, www.14personnel.com. That's the number 14personnel.com in Herm's terms. It's pretty fucking cool. I already had the homie G-Man J on for the first episode, this past week. My man in the corner there, Eagle Dan, like we're about to record. It's going to be episode 2. It's going to be super cool. So like, yeah, it's going to be amazing. And like, I don't know, like, hey, like if you're cool with following somebody who's like just open and honest about, their fantasy takes and also their mental illness, like, Who's was saying before, you know what I mean? Like type 2 bipolar disorder. Awesome. I wear it with it's a badge of honor for me because honestly, like, I may be a little weird, but at the same time, my worldview is what makes me unique and who makes me Herms. So, like, straight up, like, I don't, like, honestly, like, fuck, own who you are, do what you do, and if you need help, tell somebody. Yep. You can tell me, you can tell anybody. Just like speak up, honestly, at the end of the day. And like, fuck it, just like, like the fantasy moose does like these moose leagues for charities and stuff too. So like, look out for that. Look out for what Sleeper Wire's coming up with, and like, oh my God, it's like mental health awareness. It's like straight up, that's the most important thing. Like, I don't know. Hey, just like be yourself.
Everything's subjective. Be yourself.
That's why you're a rum boy, bro, from now, because you know what? We just love and appreciate everybody, and all of us have a little bit something wrong with us. Not wrong, but different.
It can be wrong and it can be right. It's dependent. It's what you make of it. It's what you make of it.
It's my superpower. It's my superpower.
I just wanted to say real quick before I mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say the energy that Herms brought today was fucking massive.
Herms is the man.
Herms is the man.
This dude came in and was just like spitting takes, just like non-stop facts. I love the energy he brought. I don't know how many monsters that dude had, but I was so piped.
That's just him. That's just him.
I drink one Mountain Dew Kickstart in the morning, and that's it.
Hey, just wait till y'all.
Still rocking.
Hey, just wait till y'all see us in Canton turning up. It's gonna be a thing. The Rumboyz is a thing. Draft night out, it's a thing. Make sure you guys get up with us. Get up with the whole Rumboyz crew. Get up with the Sleeper Wire crew. Get up with Steffi. She's gonna be a host as well. So get up with us. Draft night out. It's gonna be motherfucking major. It's a movie, baby. Viral. Let's go. Get up with us on Rumboyz.com. All our writers. I got an article that just dropped. Make sure you go check out my article over on Rumboyz.com if you have not already. We're constantly looking for writers. We're constantly looking for graphic designers, all that. So, if you're trying to get fly, you're trying to get lit, you want to rock with the lit crew, then let us know. You already know what to do. But I mean, other than that, shit. Cheers to me.
Yeah.
Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do. Dilly dilly.
This shit's empty.
Play my outro.
Hey, Spy, bring it.